Okay, I have no idea if this actually worked. If that is the case and it does work, then somebody will eventually tell me that it does. But until then, if nobody's actually in the chair and all of a sudden there's somebody in the chair, I guess it worked. Okay, I'm seeing woot woot hello, there it is. Either that or you guys are singing Quad City DJs in the chat. For anybody who doesn't know, Quad City DJs was a band from 25 years ago.
There it is.
Choo choo. Hi, we're live.
Choo choo.
Because I've said it and because I see that Caro's actually sending stuff in, I guess that's the case. What's up, Night Haze? How's it going? So we are live. Welcome to the Vereldium stream. This is episode 33. We are now all members of the Order of Masons in the highest level. But no rings. Sorry. As we are going through our day, thank you very much, Incursion, for the... Holy crap, I've been doing this for 8 months. We've been doing this for 8 months? Man, what a year. So, sorry. Streaming, right, I'm streaming. Hi. This is episode 33 of the Vereldium stream. This is an ongoing 5th edition D&D campaign. It's in a homebrew world called Vereldium. As you may or may not have seen, I am Berserkus, and I am your DM. I am going to be running our community-based game with 5 players in our vanguard, is what we like to call them, with 1 new player, Little Warrior 353, the gamer, where we are going to shorten to Little Warrior. And Little Warrior also takes over the mantle of longest at name. You beat approximately 10 chicken nuggets by 2 letters, so congratulations.
Wow.
Also, your lower thirds, huge. So, let me describe a little bit about what makes this game unique. This is a community-based game which you yourself can actually roll off and play in if you'd like to play as the Vanguard, which are PCs that you see right down here, or you can play as the Ravenous, who are going to be playing the monsters that create challenges for our players to overcome. There will be no Ravenous today. I will be doing that. But if you would be interested in joining and getting our playtest content and joining our wonderful, wonderful community, you can get to the link right up here, link at the top, and you can join yourselves. Until then, we have 33 episodes, all of which go up on YouTube. This episode will go up on YouTube tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. I must wait 24 hours for the session to end before I upload it. That's per Twitch rules. But I hope that you all have a lot to God, Caro.
Holy
Hi.
Thank you so much, Caro. Which brings me to my next...
Holy guess.
I know. Which brings me to my next thing. You'll notice that right up there is our sub-goal into the Art Commission giveaway. Low-Key Artistries, who is a good friend of ours in the Twitterverse, has been commissioned by Victory NYC, a lovely member of our community, to do some commissioned art for them. Right now, they are going through a bit with their finals, so it's going to be a bit of a backlog, but as soon as their finals are over, they're going to be going straight for it. Once that gets to 100, you can roll off inside of our Discord, link at the top, and you can try to vie for your own commission artwork of your own wonderful, wonderful character concept. It doesn't even have to be of this campaign if you don't want to. You can be of any campaign. It could be of anything, and they'll do it for you. We already have 2 of our players who have won, and because of the wonderful, 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 wonderful community help that has been given to us, we have gifted one of those to our lovely Horacenio, who is going to be playing Keisha Bloodlust today. Let me tell you a little bit about what makes this interesting. Sorry, that noise was my inspiration cards. These are tarot cards. And inspiration, you are able to turn them in one of 4 ways. You can turn a card in and re-roll any dice whatsoever. You can gift it to another player so they can re-roll any dice. Thank you very much, Nubs, for the gifted sub. You can force myself or the Ravenous to re-roll one of their dice. Or you can tempt fate. You can say, I want to flip my card. and whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect the game at some point during the session. So it could be very good, it could be very bad. There's a card in here that levels you up instantly, and you're always a level above everyone else in the party. Or there is a card that will drop you to 0 hit points, 2 failed death saving throws, and I make you roll a d20 right away. It happened with Kellen Weekrain, and God knows that was some heavy drama, because it happened within the first 5 minutes of the game. So. Oh, so Caro is already going for it. All right, we'll get there, I promise.
It's Halvis.
And Caro.
Negative. I just happened to accidentally copy pasted the same thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I haven't shuffled them yet, so I'm going to still do my spiel. But as you guys are going through, you're going to notice that at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, next to the chat box, you're going to see trouble bubbles, the little purple bubbles that constantly accrue as the stream continues. That you can turn in to gift the caravan with wealth, supplies, weapons, cool alchemy bombs. You can gift them cards of inspiration. You can release the archers, which allows for an attack roll that hits all the monsters on the screen, or everybody on the screen, or just the monsters, or just the players. It's all based on chance. Sometimes it can go really well, sometimes it doesn't. You can also do the Chevalier Rescue Battalion, which is if any of the players during the session meet the Reaper, which means all failed death saving throws. Their character does not die, but is instead rescued by the Chevalier. But although they cannot participate in the session anymore, their character does not die. As you may see, there's also community challenges as well, such as teaching Erezivir a new spell, gifting your Magister, someone who can learn any spell from any class, gifting them the ability to cast a new spell. There's already a big list of spells that the party can use at any time during the session. And looks like everybody else is throwing some into the Chevalier Rescue Battalion because they're very worried that I'm going to murder them today. Honest fear, totally get it, 100%. But this is a way that you as a viewer can contribute to the campaign just as much as our players. So, as we get started, let me please remind you all what happened in our last session. In our last session, the players decided that they were going to tie up some loose ends and not go directly into our combat quests right away. So, as they searched around, they were able to speak with Dosa and Mika regarding the Zircardan Crystal Caverns, trying to find out exactly what is going on there and what they are, how to handle them, and what that means for them. They also went to try to find a couple corpses, as Keisha is hardcore like that. Like, not even just metal like American South metal. More like Helsinki metal. Real metal. So, as they had a very fun time with Rothe and a few of the Rothe farmers, they were able to lose the Rothe on the midway point, totally bailed out on that prospect, and then continued to go search in the constabulary. As they did so, they searched in a couple different places, actually had a few moments where they could have died, running into some traps, into some things that they were not prepared for. As they do so, they go into a central chamber room. In the central chamber room, they decide, let's send in the skeletons. The skeletons are sacrificed, and in their place appears a giant, cat-like devil with massive metallic claws, who asks, "What do you wish of me?" And that's where we ended the last session. In venturing for our 33rd Vanguard, we have Horsenio, Lord Geyser 21, Carotan 87, Nub Muffins, and our brand new Little Warrior 353, the Gamer. I'd like to start the round of introductions with Nub Muffins. Would you please be so kind to introduce yourself and your new original character, Ayla Define?
Yeah, I'm Nub Muffins. I'm Kiratan 87's other half. Normally I play Brenna the Kobold, but today I am introducing you guys to Ayla. Ayla Define, she is an Eladrin life cleric, and she The big thing you'll notice about her, other than her gleaming armor, is she's carrying around a sword, which she seems to be having a continuous conversation with.
And it's wonderful to have a new character, especially a new cleric, because, man, you're worth your weight in platinum. Incursion's back. Keraton87. Would you please introduce yourself and Incursion?
Hello, everyone. It's me, Carol1087. Do a little streaming here on the Twitch. And I'm bringing to the table the good old Incursion, who finally has brutal critical, because now things are going to go even more squished today.
Mm-hmm. At level 8. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Incursion? Anything else? Anything? Anything at all?
Potatoes.
Okay. Your next 5 rolls are going to be a disadvantage because you did not say you were the other half of Nub Muffins. Shame on you.
Ooh.
I got your back, Nub
It was a
Muffins.
trick. It was a trick. It was an elaborate ruse.
Mm-hmm. You're giving you a take. Horsenio! What's up, bud? Would you please introduce yourself and Keisha Bloodlust?
Good evening, everyone. I am Horsenio. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I am Night Haze 95's other half, also known as the Scribe, Sentinel, whatever you'd like to get, whatever title you'd like to give me. And this evening, we are going for the hat trick with Keisha Bloodlust, a self-proclaimed Blood Knight, eager to protect her friends and showcase her abilities.
Mm-hmm. And welcome to the game. Lord Geyser21, would you please introduce yourself and your newly sleeveless necromancer, Halvis?
Hi everyone, I'm Lord Geyser21, but here, Halvis is my name and creating the undead is my game. Sporting a stylish skeletal arm covered in runes and tiny gems.
Welcome, welcome. And with your 2 trusty skeletons that sort of die often and then just get replaced by other skeletons, you are a one-man platoon, and it's wonderful to have you. Introducing Little Warrior 353 the Gamer, who we were going to call Little Warrior, because that's a lot of syllables. Little Warrior, would you please introduce yourself and Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi?
I am Little Warrior, and of course I'm going to be playing Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi. I'll most of the time be carrying around a battle axe, and I am a Swarm Keeper Ranger, if I remember correctly.
You remember just fine. Since you are a brand new player to our campaign, all brand new players get a little taste of fate. So you are going to get a card of inspiration right off the bat. You can use it anytime you wish. But first things first, Halvis has turned in his trouble bubbles in order to flip one. So, do you hear that lovely, the bridge coming? All right. So I'm going to shuffle just a little bit. We're going to flip this card over and see if Halvis dies within the first 10 seconds of the game. Because that can
3,
happen.
2,
Hacha!
1.
With a fear.
Big fear.
Halvis, roll me a... You're level 8? Or are you level 9?
Yes. Level 8.
Roll me a d8. Okay. Can you please go to edit your character and tell me what your rolled HP is?
This is just an elaborate.
Edit character. My rolled HP is 31.
Okay. I'm going to give you the option today. You can redistribute 7 points of those rolled HP to anybody you wish. And at the end of the session, those HP are going to be restored. But you have to sacrifice them today if you wish. Do you want to grant anybody else, up to 7 hit points? But you need to reduce your hit points by 7. It's the first time that card has ever been drawn in any of my games.
Do I have to distribute all 7 if I choose to distribute?
You don't have to distribute any. You can distribute up to 7 if you wish. I'll let you think about it. But as we think about it, I see that the vanguard is going to go directly in and start speaking with that large cat demon. And I saw inside of our vanguard tactics, which is in our Discord, link at the top, that you all have decided on what sort of equipment you are going to bring with you, since you feel like you're going to need it when you first start. So, since I know what some of you are going to bring already, can I please start with Nub Muffins and Ayla's equipment?
Yeah, let me pull up the list.
I said that so weird. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You're being
So-
mysterious.
I blame it on my very heavy lunch. It's making me all dramatic.
So Ayla would like to grab the Ring of Protection, the diamond,
Which
the
one?
Blizz Gel, the diamonds for using Revivify,
Gotcha. Okay.
the emergency diamond. The Ring of Protection, Blizz Gel, Antitoxin, 1 neutralizing powder, 2 healing pots, and the arrow catching shield.
Understood.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Nope.
And you'll see her as she grabs the arrow catching shield. She's sitting there with her holy symbol and binding it to the shield.
So as you duct tape your holy symbol to the back of your shield, you get everything ready for today's adventure. Keraton and Incursion, what is your outfit?
Well, I always have to have the taunting tartar, the kilt.
Okay. We're going to take away one of your disadvantages because that was a tongue twister.
Unless anyone wants to arm wrestle me for it, pull out the belt of Frost Giant, strap it to my waistline, and just go, ooh, tingly. Put out the adamantine half plate,
Okay.
Cambion Spear of Flame, because hey, why not? Can't make it easy for myself.
True.
Grab an Acti-Toxin, some Blitz Gel, neutralizing power, ammonia inhalant, the good old wand of pubescent immaturity, for reasons.
A classic.
A potion of greater healing in case Miss Clegg starts charging me, and a pint-sized vial meant for the green guy.
Gotcha. Okay. Horsenio, would you please tell me your outfit?
So Keisha's loadout will not have changed much compared to last week. She will be taking the 1 explosive battle axe, 1 antitoxin, 1 neutralizing powder, 1 blizz gel, 1 ammonia inhalant, 4 healing potions, 1 greater healing potion, 2 chaff suspensions, and the winged boots.
Okay. Let's jump over to Little Warrior in Theron's outfit. What are the items that Theron is going to be taking with him?
Theron's going to be taking a half plate, a battle axe, a Hell Knight Partsen,
Okay.
4 healing potions, and the animated shield.
Gotcha. All right. Lord Geyser, what is the outfit that you are going to be bringing with you on this adventure?
I will be bringing the Elven Chain, the Fine Arcane Focus, the Staff of the Usurper, 4 healing potions, the Cloak of Protection, the Portable Hole, and the 2 acid short swords that we got last session for the skeletons.
Understood. Just so that everyone is aware, you are aware that the Staff of the Usurper is cursed.
Quite.
Okay. And you're okay with this?
Yes.
Understood. Very brave, but I love it. I'm going to give you a card of inspiration since you are taking a cursed item with you willingly and are interested in seeing what's going to happen with it. So, are you going to sacrifice any of your rolled HP to give someone else more?
I'm going to sacrifice 5. 1 for everybody.
Okay.
4. 1 for everybody else.
Got it. Everyone may now add 1 to your rolled HP in editing your character. from just today. You can also edit your character on D&D Beyond, just over its head, giving it just a little bit easier for you to go back in and fix it. Isla, you may do so as well over the top of your character or inside your character sheet, whichever is easiest for you. So, with this, does the 33rd Vanguard feel like they are ready for today's adventure?
I did forget one thing. I also put on the Black Dragon cloak.
It's true. And inside of our caravan crafters, our smith had made a Black Dragon cloak using the Black Dragon wing leather. And using their collected resources, they were able to make a brand new custom magic item. All right. So with that, does everybody feel ready for today's adventure?
Did everyone bring their goodie bag?
Well, we're
Yeah.
supposed to bring the goodie bag.
The goodie
Nice.
bag is all the resistance items and stuff, which is just a
Yes.
recommendation. You don't have to bring it with you.
Right, I brought it. Also, I got a sweet new cloak.
Yes,
It's
you do.
pretty.
Okay. In which case, I will be bringing you all back over to the second basement of the Corrupted Constabulary. Ignore the current Halvis and Keisha and this guy. I'm just going to paste all new guys.
I can't help but just laugh at constabulary.
It's where constables are.
That makes sense now. I just thought people would just get stabbed here a bunch.
No, you can't get stabbed at the stabulary. You can't stabulary. Nope. This is going to go really south very fast. I'm not even going to go with this. This is going to be bad. Every bit of this is going to be bad. I can already see ahead of me that this is going to be a horrible joke and it's going to be awful. So,
Arsenio.
And as you guys get into it, you realize that Kirotan is just incursion in real life.
Don't perceive me.
Don't out him like that.
aren't you guys like in the next room? Don't you just see each other?
Yes. Yes.
Pretty much.
Don't perceive you. You're over there. It's like, don't look at my cats. They're right there. Oh, when they're asleep, they're so cute.
Aw.
I know they're adorable.
Oh, is this demon like inspired by one of your cats?
No. This demon is
Almost.
inspired by something totally different. So as you all look into the room with the summoning happening, the demon is before you.
What would you ask of me?
Anyone? Do we have a...
Hold on. 1 second.
I will do this for you, Turtle Man.
I'm
Man, I
sorry,
gotta
what was
wonder.
that?
Sorry, I don't know your pronouns. I just assumed. It won't happen again.
This is a very, very polite demon.
Yes, very nice.
I mean, you asked for a wish. Is there a cost to asking for something of you?
Always. Who would ask for a favor without a favor in return? That is
This is
not a
very
deal. That is religion. I am not a god.
As everyone's talking to them, during the conversation, Keisha's going to be using Know Your Enemy to figure out a piece of information.
Can you remind me what Know Your Enemy? What is that?
Put it in the Beyond.
7th level, you spend 1 minute observing and... Okay. 2 characteristics. And 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get new stuff every 1 minute? At least
That'll be up to you. I think just as long as I observe them for 1 minute, no matter how long, as long as it's at least 1 minute,
I think I'm going to have to only allow for 2 pieces of information using this ability only. Otherwise, you're going to need to use a different ability.
That's fine.
Okay. So, you all are continuing, and they say,
Please. Conversation is so hard to find. Someone say something.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you
How are you?
require as for a deal
1 moment.
in return?
This Goliath was asking me how I was doing. It would be very impolite for me not to answer. My days, I believe them to be days, are going just fine.
That's good.
I enjoy politeness. I like you, Goliath. Now, Halfling. I am sorry. Please. You may speak now.
Thank you. What would you require in a deal from one thing to another?
A deal. Equivalent exchange, maybe. No more, no less. Or something very sweet for my side of the deal. Some people have ambitions that are too big. Too big. You understand?
I understand that quite well. Having
So-
extra power would be useful.
So if I were to... Ooh.
Out of character, remember that we have the Vanguard's tactics that we could also speak to.
I do not have access to the Vanguard tactics today, so anything that you say will be secret. I will not be able to read it.
Please continue.
Go ahead. Before Halvis responds, what did Keratin say? Incursion say?
Incursion would have been like, so like if we were gonna ask, I don't know, like wipe out the Amiri, that would probably be a little over the wish granted type deal. Yeah.
What sort of genocide would you offer me in exchange? Exactly. Do not
That
be
is...
too ambitious. Do you understand now, Tiefling?
I understand. So maybe if I made it smaller, like eliminate the Elita Reshagal.
I cannot do that.
Cannot.
No.
Understanding?
You wish to understand, I can give this to you.
Now I understand that some of my wishes are beyond your ability to grant them.
Oh. Interesting.
If you don't mind, Mr. Demon, may I ask you a question?
You may.
You seem to be a specific type of demon. Do you mind telling me what type of demon you are?
I cannot. But
Okay.
you summoned me. Why do you ask this question if you know me?
I don't really have an answer for that.
Okay, so out of game, this is Berserkus talking. Out of game, this circle was here when you got here. The only thing that you did was add one skeleton and 2 zombies to this mix. That's it.
As far as the demon is concerned, we were the ones that had the intention of summoning him.
Also, please roll me a religion check or an arcana check, whichever's best for you, Keisha.
Religion or arcana? Let's see.
Mm-hmm. I will also allow for Ayla to roll this as well.
How's Ayla doing in all this?
What were the options? It was
Arcana or religion?
okay.
Okay. Both of you all reached above the DC that I had put for this. The DC was 12. So, as you look at this creature, and as you see the summoning circle, and as you listen to the way it's speaking, none of this seems chaotic to you. None of this seems that they are trying to get you to do something you don't want to do. None of it seems overtly destructive. This is not a demon. This is a devil. And you know that devils are bound by law.
Hello.
Okay.
Nothing
Keisha.
about him seems malicious.
Keisha, go ahead and ask me the 2 things you wish to know about this creature, because this 1 minute has passed.
I will go for AC, and let's go with a strength score.
Its AC is 16. Its strength score is 14.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Keisha just goes, he doesn't seem too malicious.
I know, Turtle. I'm not. I am a business thing. So don't worry. A little bit of business goes a long way. I'm a broker, an arms dealer, and I've done many bits of business here. What sort of power do you wish for, Necromancer?
So,
I can help you there.
were you the one that made the arm deal with Halvis's arm, now that it's skeleton and gemmy and things? Right? That kind of arms dealer?
No, that is not my work.
Oh.
Mine is more tactile.
By weapons dealer, do you mean as in weapons? As in, I meant to say arms dealer.
Yes. Look at these claws. Have you ever wanted to make your own army of werewolves? These can do that. Interested?
No, not really.
And he shows these massive dark steel claws that are across his hands. You notice that they're dripping with almost a silvery liquid.
Wait, you said you've done this before?
Many times. I give my weapons all over Vereldium to those who know my name.
Oh. Have you been in this particular room before?
I believe that we're starting to run out of free questions, little Turtle.
Oh.
But I will answer a few more. Yes, I have. Many times.
Keisha turns to
Question.
the others. Go ahead.
What would you give for a soul?
Many, many things. Especially if it was willing. There is nothing more
Noted.
precious to me than soul.
Isha turns to the others. Do you remember those swords, those short swords that we picked up? That we exchanged for this battle axe? I think it came from him.
I mean, the booming battle axe.
Not the axe, but the short swords that we got or that we exchanged for.
He's
The
talking
ones that
about the
cut you
ones
up.
that had the souls in them. The pieces
Yeah.
of soul.
The ones
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cut you
yeah.
up specifically, Incursion.
So I've been out of commission for like a couple days, so lost track of time. Interesting. What do you think of this? And I hold out the Cambion Spear of Flame. Maybe a trade for something.
He snaps his fingers, and as that happens, the spear and the bracelet leave your body for a moment and appear in his hands.
Hello, little one. I missed you.
And he throws it, and as he throws it past you all, it lights up with blue fire, something it's never done before. It's only ever lit with red fire. As it lands behind you all, he snaps his fingers again, and it appears back in his hand. He takes off the bracelet, hands it back, and says,
You mean you're a fan of my work?
Well, I'd say most of your items definitely spark interest.
I see a few of yours have my handiwork.
Oh, you said spark. That's a funny joke.
Question for you.
Ah, yes, it is.
So I take it that the person up there who's claiming they're making this weaponry is just getting it from you. You know there's someone parading around claiming that they create the things that you create for them.
roll me a deception check at advantage.
Nice.
Hmm.
I need to roll an insight check. Give me just a moment.
I suppose the payment was good enough that they can take the credit. Though I do not like that at all.
Are you sure you wouldn't, I don't know, steal their soul for it?
The soul cannot be stolen, little one. The soul must be given. Willing or unwilling, it cannot be taken.
Noted.
How does one extract the soul?
All devils, demons, celestials can do so. Even the Fae. Your necromancer knows how the Shadowfell works. Look at his arm. Just ask. And you'll receive a reward. And we will receive ours. Now, that is enough free questions. I'm here to do business. And the time for conversation is ended. If you wish for information, we will trade information. If you wish for weapons, we will trade other currency. What is it you wish for?
I wish for power. I wish for the power to keep my friends and family safe. And as I say this, I pull the staff of the usurper off my back, kind of spin it above my head, and slam the base of it right into the ground.
You wish to give me one from the abyss? I will take him. I will trade for this. Do you agree?
That sounds like a good deal to me, if it keeps my friends safe.
I asked if you agreed. Not if you thought it was a good idea.
Yes, I agree.
It disappears from your hands the moment that he says it. And as that happens, you feel your arms start to bulge with power. What is your current intelligence score?
16.
It is now 20. It is maxed out. You now at any time, as an action, and once per day, can cast Otaluk's Resilient Sphere. At any time. But you must use an action to do so.
Otaluk's Resilient Sphere.
Ooh.
Sorry.
And to clarify, the staff is now gone?
Staff is gone.
Got it.
Hey, don't like your cursed items? Here, just trade for power. Just requires a devil and your soul.
Trade with the devil. Big cat devil.
Meow.
I want chicken. I want devil. Anyway.
So, Mr. Demon, you said something about trading information for information.
Devil. But yes. I do.
Devil.
I take no offense.
Would you happen to know any information about an animated shield?
I do. Many animated shields. What will you give me
Okay.
to trade?
Depends on what you have.
Money is always helpful. The secret is 200.
I'm looking for something more powerful.
Then a secret. What would you wish for, then?
What?
Do you wish to trade me in gold, or with something more substantial?
Gold.
10,000. And I will give you something much better than an animated shield.
Do you need some coin, Goliath?
Let me think on that one.
While you think, the rest of you, tick-tock, tick-tock. My time is precious, and the spell is waning.
I'm deadly up in close, but I want to make sure I'm deadly from far away as well. What you did with the with the Cambion Spear of Flame. Did you upgrade it?
No,
Or did you awaken it?
Neither. You have what you need. But if you wish to make something of a trade, I'm listening.
We need to find a friend. Well, a soon-to-be friend. Zemfaxi. And I'm offering coin for information.
You wish to find the Ruby Dragon?
Yes.
I can tell you where he is. For a price.
How much?
The secret is 200 gold.
I dish out 200 gold.
He is close. He is in Felden's birth.
That pace blew up.
Just because the structures have fallen does not mean it is empty.
He's in Felden's birth. Is he still? I will pay. I look back and ask, is he in the statue? And I'll pay another 200 coins already out.
No.
But they're back at Felden's birth. Thank you.
Last chance. The rest of you. My time
Well, I'm
very short.
I'm okay. But you're very nice, though.
Businessmen capture more flies with honey than with vinegar. And I am a hungry businessman.
Mr. Devil, I've decided I won't pay, a lot of gold for that. It was a good offer, thank you for that, but that's a lot of gold, so.
Do you need gold?
10,000.
No, it's fine.
I can lend you gold.
It's fine.
I pull out 1,000 gold.
Jeez.
10,000 gold.
Oh, 10,000. Hold on, let me grab 9,000 more. 10,000 gold.
So you're putting up 10,000
Question,
gold
how do
for
you have that
whatever
much
item?
gold?
The caravan inventory currently has 50,000 some gold.
Okay, I thought this was coming out of his personal inventory. I was like, hold on.
No, is this not...
That's what I thought.
Wait, is this... What do we get personally out of... From the Black Dragon? Did we all get like the 50,000, or is that just for the caravan?
No, not each of you got 50,000. I'm not giving out 250,000 gold on a level 7 dragon. You greedy.
Never mind.
I tried to tell him that he doesn't listen to me.
Let me...
Listen to
Thank
me!
you, other half. Better. Thank you, better half.
Or attentive half.
Either or. Whoops. I'm going to make an adjustment to my
It's my
inventory.
sassy
the other
face.
half with common sense.
It's my sassy face. Sassy. No, I can't do a sassy face. I'm terrible at it. I have too big of a nose for a sassy face. Sorry, go ahead.
If it's coming from the caravan inventory, 10,000 gold for an item from a devil. Just want to say that sounds like it's not a bad deal.
As long as it's okay with you guys, I don't have an issue with it.
Should we do it?
As an item hoarder, do it.
I said let's do it.
You heard him.
Okay.
All right.
You heard him.
I'm going to put this in the log.
Thank you.
Love.
This is now yours. Use it often. Use it well. Good luck. look forward to seeing you again.
And as he disappears in front of you, he leaves behind a singular shield. The shield is a glistening front cover, and behind it is a dozen pockets. It is a large kite shield.
What?
Ooh, it's pretty.
You don't know what it is yet until it's identified.
You guys mind taking 10 minutes to chill?
That's
love
I
fine.
don't mind.
I will identify it.
I love the unintentional echo you got going in the back that makes your Halvis character sound that much more terrifying. I love it.
Well,
Okay.
considering I'm only 3 feet tall, that works nicely.
There you go. So, yeah, but skeleton arm necromancer, man. So
He's
as you're
exercising his right to bear arms.
exactly.
Dang it.
Wait, were you guys trying to say the same pun? For our non-American viewers, which I don't think is any of you, never mind. Don't look that up.
Don't look it up.
No, it just leads down a horrible hole. So
In Soviet Russia, it's bear arms.
yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna give both Horsenio and Caro card of inspiration for both trying the same exact pun at the exact same time.
Fair enough.
Does anyone not have a card of inspiration?
I do not.
I will give my new one to Ayla.
Copy that, Ayla. You have a card of inspiration.
Thank you.
10 minutes go by. The identify spell goes off. And as you scan across the front, this is an anti-magic shield +2.
Oh, that's dope.
It is cursed.
Equipment. Oh,
Of course it is. Yep.
The
Surprise
curse,
Pikachu face.
the curse allows for the devil Balsheshba to be able to inhabit your body whenever he needs to communicate with somebody on the material plane.
I'll take it.
Okay. You cannot resist his influence if you attune to this item.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I get somebody to come along with me for the ride. Besides you guys. No offense.
And your swarm.
Okay.
that was an anti-magic, correct?
Anti-magic shield,
shield.
and it's
+2.
+2. So it adds a 4 to your armor class when it's equipped and attuned. Difference is that once it's cursed to you and once it's equipped, you can't take it off
Ooh.
unless somebody removes the curse.
That's a good thing there's a cleric nearby.
I'd hold off on using that for now. Just because you're better without shields.
Okay.
Does the cleric Alo want to?
Let's keep the curse. This can be interesting. I think we should keep the curse. This can be interesting.
I mean, the curse only... It's really just for the devil to inhabit your body when he wants to talk. It's not like he's going to completely take over just to beat people up with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So for communication purposes, I don't think it's that bad. I'm not
But
equipping
can
it myself, but saying.
But can you
So-
imagine mid-battle the devil just popping in? It's like, hey guys, oh,
Horsenio, can you please
It's
clip
just
what
like-
you just said?
It's just like bad timing.
If you'd be so
Give
kind.
me-
Just clip what you just said. Just for future's sake. Okay. So as you look past this now dormant magic circle, it is no longer spinning, no longer glowing, and the green fire in this room is dim. It is now turning to a dim orange. The vault door on the other side, you hear as the door opens. And you see a long hallway going down.
Would I be able to sketch that summoning circle in the back of my spellbook?
It would take you some time, but you could.
We'll do that on the way out.
Okay.
Well, guys, if I get sucked in, we know this is bad. I am going to walk over to this door.
You're over
I'll
on the
come
other
with you.
side.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. You walk over to the other side. Just stone floor.
Being part devil, I don't get sucked in.
You walk over to the other side. Just stone floor.
I'd like to,
Incursion goes, oh, you first.
as I like to check for traps.
Sure. Perception check for me. 17. Okay. Sounds good.
Incursion just curses aloud and it's like, dang it! I forgot to ask him if he knows Zerial. Apparently, the tribe, most of my tribe descended from the devil Zerial, or at least our tiefling members were. Damn. Next time.
Yes, get in line to summon them again.
You hear the sound of
it-
heavy breathing and paper shifting from the distance. And the door is open.
I think we should send a skeleton in. Just to be safe.
I'd rather be able to see what's coming and not them.
Fair point. I'm coming with you.
Sneakily come up to the corner and peek around.
Sneakily? Did I hear you
Sneakily.
right? Okay. Can I get
Yeah.
a stealth check from everybody because everyone's moving?
I did not move. 'Cause
That is true.
I know I'm not stealthy.
Isla did not move, so she doesn't have to move.
Oh!
Everyone else seems
Oh,
to just be
no.
like, well, this, woo! And you rush forward.
Oops, I forgot that my digital dice didn't roll, so I accidentally clicked twice. Please take the first one, which was a natural one.
I know.
Equals 7.
Yeah, I totally did. So as that happens, you hear,
Ahem. You may enter. Come.
looking across on the other side, you notice a fiend sitting behind a desk, doing paperwork. Above him, a massive trail of blood, leaning to a door that's glowing bright red. And the room smells like burning meat.
Yes. Do you have an appointment?
No?
Then
More like we're
you
just
will die!
Oh, wait,
leave
what?
that out.
As I need for everybody to please roll me initiative.
Okay. Okay, so be sure to click on your character, your token first before you
Click on
roll
your
your
token
initiative.
first before you roll. your
I
initiative.
forgot to do that.
Whoops!
No worries. I will add your initiative if you didn't do that. I'll do
yeah,
that
yeah,
manually. I will
It's
master
been a
this dungeon.
while.
It has been a while.
Did I accidentally do us all?
Is that a
Find out.
puppy I just heard give a big yawn?
Yeah, actually, that is our pit bull that decides that while we're sitting at the computer, he decides he wants out, and I'm the only one that can do it.
That's okay.
Oh,
It's going to be a hot second before we get around to everything, and I'll make sure that any exposition doesn't happen until you take care of that. How's that sound?
Well, little warrior just took him out.
Oh, that's fine.
We're good.
Actually, we got a fenced-in
Theron-
yard, so we open the door and let him run.
Oh, nice.
Ah, okay.
That is the dream. One moment. I need to bring up the character battle sheet. Okay.
Oh, he stole one of the other kids' shoes.
Whoops.
Oh, that's
Don't worry,
the
I
most,
got it.
that's the most adorable problem to have. I love that.
If one of the kids are outside, I have a trampoline. They take their shoes off to get on it, and if he goes out while they're out there, he'll steal their shoes.
That's awesome.
That's
Adorable.
Also adorable. Okay, I have Incursion, Isla, Keisha, Halvis, Theron. Do I have the initiative for the skeletons, or do they just roll in your turn, Halvis? I forgot.
I control them with a bonus action.
Thank you very much. Okay. And the creature before you is rolled the same as Halvis and Isla. So in my games, the monster always goes based on their dex. Halvis, what is your dex score?
Well,
12. Okay. Isla, what is your dex score, please?
Also 12.
Okay. It is way higher than that.
Oh boy.
Okay. In which case, that music is great, but we have to go back to the classic tabletop audio Cry Havoc because, it's just how we do here. So, as this creature, who you do not have an appointment with, saw you come in, it is furious because you don't have an appointment and you just want his attention? Incursion! Say you don't need an appointment.
We're here for a walk in rage!
And you rage.
And then Exis appears in my hand, and with my brand new cloak, I look like a gosh darn Grim Reaper.
Thank you for being catchy. All right. You look like the Grim
you.
Reaper as you run forward.
Actually, sorry, redoing this because we got people.
Sorry?
I'm just getting on the other side of them.
Ah, okay, that's fine. We'll just say that you juke. You go on one side, and then you're just like, I'm over here now.
Surprise! And I will recklessly smack him with the big old scythe thing.
Roll twice for me at advantage.
This one is Great Weapon Master, so 26.
Okay, roll me the damage. 24 total points of damage. No. 18?
So it's 18, so 21. The 3 is the cleave.
Oh, yeah, so no worries. So 21 total points of damage. Got it.
All right. Second one's going to be Great Weapon Master. -5 to the end result.
What is your alignment?
I
know this is one of the only time I'm actually going to ask you this question is during this fight.
It should be chaotic good.
Okay. And it's slashing damage, you said?
It is, yes, this is slashing damage. So he takes a total of 23.
Ouch.
Because I hit with -5, I rolled the 30, 25 to hit. So it adds 10 damage to the 13 I did with rage and slashing.
Okay, gotcha. So those are your 2 attacks, your rage, and your movement. I believe that's the end of your turn, correct?
Yes, sir.
For your first turn ever, Theron, Mountain Speaker, the lobby. You're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move to like the other side of him. 'Cause
Okay.
why not?
As you are on the other side with an ally, this is called flanking, which allows you to roll with advantage. To roll with advantage, if you're going to make an attack, hold down your left control and then click your object. Hold the left control.
Actually, it's left shift.
What did I say? Left shift. Sorry.
Control.
I'm so wrong. Left shift.
You got it.
21 to hit. Are you attacking one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, 21 does hit for 11 points of slashing damage. What is your alignment?
Let me check.
It would be in the description tab of your character sheet.
Yes.
Neutral.
Just true or neutral?
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another attack with my Heck Knight's Partisan Sand, I think it's what it's called.
A Hell Knight Partisan? Awesome. Go for it.
Yeah. Do I just roll normally?
Just roll. No, this will be at advantage as well because you're still flanking.
Okay.
18 does hit. As you go across and you smack him as hard as you can, you feel the partisan, and it does not do any damage.
Dang it.
You have a bonus action. Would you like to use any of your bonus action abilities?
I would like to use 2-weapon fighting with my battle axe.
Okay, go for it. Do you have the 2-weapon fighting feat by chance? You know what? Forget it. Just go ahead and roll. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just roll at advantage. Oh, a 14 is just below what you need. Okay, so this one is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Sorry. All right. That is your movement, your action, and your bonus action. So that is going to be the end of your turn. Keisha, it is now your turn.
Okay, so Keisha is going to jump on the table here and go, listen, I'm sorry that we don't have an appointment, but it was kind of rude how you were going to say you were going to die, but so you're going to die now.
Okay. 27 and 21, they both hit. 12 and 11, or is this two-handed? I forget.
This is one-handed.
One-handed, okay. So 23 points of slashing damage.
And I forgot to rage, so I will rage now.
Okay. You are now raging.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay.
Before asking, do you yield?
Of course. As he does so, he's going to... And he starts casting some spell that you're not familiar with, and the entire world around you begins to shift and shake. I believe that one of you has Mage Slayer.
It's smacky time.
There you go. Roll at advantage because you're still reckless.
And do you need to know my alignment as well?
I know your alignment.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and
Sometime
roll.
today.
There it is.
I can't great weapon master that, correct?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
You can't do it after you roll, though. You have to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it
I
and
already
then
did.
roll.
It's still 25 point. Wait, no, 19 points of damage, not 25.
Yep, 19 points of damage. Not bad. No. Yes, 19 points of damage. Sorry. He's looking real bloody for a devil. But as he starts screaming whatever is happening, I need to roll 2 D100.
Honey.
9609. One moment. I need to search something. Because he has now just made a chaotic space.
Ooh.
It's a
9609.
reverse. Never mind.
So, as that happens, and as he starts to chant this, and the entire world around you becomes wavy and chaotic, you notice that his skin starts glistening like diamond.
That's interesting.
It is going to make 2 attacks. One of them against Incursion at advantage because he's reckless.
Bring it.
And the other one against Keisha. 16 to hit.
Not even close.
Keisha, 19 to hit.
So close, but not yet.
Okay. Halvis, it is now your turn.
Let's see. Well, hopefully this does not go awry. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at him.
I need for you to roll a d20.
D20.
Is the entire space, like the entire room, chaotic?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Lord Geyser, I need for you to roll me a single d100.
Wait, not. Oh. Red alert, red alert.
$84.
984. Okay. Understood. I'm going to write this down because there's no way I'm going to remember this. But you're sending out Ray of Sickness, so go ahead, fire that off.
Ooh.
Ow.
Nice!
Nice!
Natural 20.
Ow.
All right. So that Ray
I
of
guess you're
Sickness
down with
slides
the
right
sickness.
in. Ooh. Oh, wow. So, 15 points of, is that poison damage?
Yeah. 2d8 of poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Alright.
So he does save.
Unfortunately, he didn't get poisoned.
Okay. That's no worries. You have a bonus action and movement. What would you like to do?
Bonus action, I will have the uncolorful skeleton move up and attack.
Okay.
Skeleton. Sword. 21.
Okay. I'm going to say that he's surrounded at this point, so go ahead and roll again. Just to see if you crit. Okay, you don't crit, but I'm still going to take the 8 points of piercing damage. I believe all undead that are risen are just true neutral. So, I'm going to take that one.
And it's that acid short sword. I don't know if that gets
Yeah,
added in.
sorry. Roll another d6.
D6.
Okay, so
5.
going to take 5 more additional points of acid damage. Okay. He's looking really rough. Okay. With that, Halvis, I believe that's your turn. Are you going to move?
I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Isla, it is now your turn. First turn for Isla. Ayla.
Gonna move here.
Sorry.
And she's gonna look down. All right, Arteris, I'm getting you out. And she'll pull her sword out.
Ching!
And as soon as she does, everyone's gonna see that it's got a bit of a glow, and you now all have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
That is true.
Ooh.
Would you be so kind
Thank
as to put your aura up?
Yes, how do I do that?
Click your token. When you click your token, you're going to see the dot below, the 3 dots above, and then one that has a cogwheel in it. Go to the cogwheel. When that menu opens up, go all the way down to the bottom. Select your aura, select circle, and then select how wide it is.
There you go.
Incursion? Stop. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, fitting. Incursion does not get the bonus.
Yeah.
Yep.
everyone's got a
How
Okay.
dare.
So the sword comes out. You see that it glows with moonlight, and everybody else around gets a very interesting feeling of magic defense. Isla, you still have all of your turn left. What would you like to do?
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay. And
This is
you are
gonna be fun.
concentrating on that as well. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Concentrating. And Beacon of Hope. So I'm going to put the rook next to you.
Ooh.
That allows for some awesome healing if it needs to happen.
Just in case.
Okay. I need for you to roll a d20.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
One moment. Da, da, da. This is gonna be fun. 18. I need for you to roll me 2 d100. 2, 5, 6, 2. Two, 5, 6, 2. I need for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Would this be at advantage?
Is it
because of
magical?
personal-
It is magic. It's part of the magic chaos.
So I can roll it at advantage?
You can roll at advantage. Oh my god, Professor Plum is all on my nose.
Woo!
Okay. You all of a sudden feel incredibly sluggish. You feel your back start to get locked up. You feel your knees start to crack. And you feel your hips start to crack as well. You immediately start into some simple calisthenics and a little bit of yoga. And you do not age 1d4 years.
That's good. I didn't want to age.
So that is your action. You have a bonus action.
I do not have any bonus actions that are useful at the moment.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Incursion, you're up.
Awesome. He's still alive. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't continue. And Great Weapon Master, all the fun stuff. Oh goodness. 22 to hit.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
So 29 points of damage.
That hits. Okay. He's barely hanging on. I need for you to roll me a d20.
Hey.
Roll me
50.
roll me 2d100. And then go ahead and roll me in another attack, please, because I know it's coming.
Hey, same shenan. Let's see. 18 to hit?
18 does hit. Roll damage.
17 plus 10, 27 points of damage.
Okay, as that happens and as you slash across this creature, you watch as the wound that you make, it sprays blood and it sprays this ichor all over your face. It steams and it burns. But you have fire resistance, so you're fine. Roll me another d20.
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
As this creature falls and is dead, roll me 2d100.
Nice.
3, 5, 3, 4.
That is nice.
Oh boy.
That's the number you could have rolled.
We're all the same age here.
Yeah, yes, we are.
The next spell that happens against you automatically fails.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But also, oof, if it's healing.
Okay, that symbol that I just put on you is for that. Okay, that is the end of
Gotcha.
combat in this situation.
Does that effect also go when Ayla goes near him with that aura or the beacon of hope? Does that cancel it out?
Nope.
Okay.
So,
Trance.
you all are within the Corrupted Constabulary. As this odd fiend creature falls, it looks at you and it says,
I will remember your face, blah. And I'll come back and kill you, blah.
and then
As
it actually
a-
dies.
Keisha's gonna put away her battle axe, and while still standing on the table, pick it up with one arm and ask Calvis, "Do you still want a friend, or can I take this one?"
You can have his blood, Keisha.
Okay. And while holding it, she is going to absorb its blood.
Okay.
Yo.
So
It's twitchy again.
you pull it up, and as that happens, you engage Rose Red, and you watch as the blood starts to suck up and form into a large floating orb. And this orb then goes across your head and down past your neck, bubbling like dripping wax as your Blood Knight's armor begins to form. The first.
Oh, actually, I want to
Never-
clarify.
Okay.
Just wanted to make the orb.
Never mind. You just make the orb. Sorry, homebrew rules. Who dis?
I'll give you the description next time it happens, though.
Thank you. Okay. So, you all are within this room. You see the slew of papers, and all of these papers appear to be contracts. You see the doors above you. You see the hallway that Incursion can now see down. And he hears the sound of crackling chains.
I want to look at the papers first and see if that would be some of what we are actually in here looking for. Some of the evidence for Madame Dalo.
Roll me. Actually, no. What languages do you speak?
Undercommon, Halfling, and Common.
You're not able to read any of these.
I also was going to do the same thing, see if there were things that we need.
What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
None of these you can read.
Is
Um,
anything
I don't.
Infernal?
Who said who was talking? There was somebody who said I don't, and then there was somebody else who was talking.
Keisha said, is there anything in Infernal?
They're all in Infernal. Each
Before
one
I
of
continue.
these, each one of these appears to be a contract, specifically in Infernal, for weapons and for passage. This is to be able to hold open portals from one place to another. And they give the souls of kobolds.
Brianna's not gonna like this, but these are all contracts for weapons, and all of these doors are portals where they make deals for weapons, and they
What?
sacrifice kobold souls for it.
Well, you know,
My
then
co-
no matter what we do today, she's going to want vengeance.
Yeah. The little fire dragon would go rampaging through this. Then let's finish it off for her, eh?
And that also means that there are more demons or more devils like Balsheshba lurking around here. So, Incursion, you can ask your question about your ancestry if you get the chance.
It will be interesting to meet someone who has actually met. I've heard rumors our strength comes from the devil. Most of it. At least Zerial.
I thought your strength came from your muscles.
It's in the bloodline. Not all tieflings are strong. Some are more agile, some are smarter. We're all naturally charismatic. But which direction do we go? Down the hall towards the chains of doom?
Of which I will reveal as you've gone to this point.
Also, on a side note, Keisha will take the papers as well.
Okay? You take all of the
And,
papers.
When Incursion said the thing about charismatic, Ayla looks at her sword and laughs. It's like, yeah, no, I completely agree.
You laugh.
Am I the only one who wants to check out the red door?
Did I hear you right, Ayla? You said you laughed.
I laughed. Yes.
I need
Said
for you
a
to
thing
roll
about
a.
charisma.
I need for you to roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh. Chaotic space.
Laughing is bad and chaotic. What does it mean, 18s?
Okay, 2d20, please. 12 and 9. Got it. One moment. 1209. Oops. Both of the skeletons come by and start shaking your hand. They begin clattering their teeth together, and it looks like they're starting a conversation with you, although they say nothing.
That's interesting.
Sorry, guys. I only understand the sword. I don't understand you.
You
They
mean
don't
you understand
pay
the
you
sword?
any mind. They continue what looks to be a normal conversation. And you just hear just the chattering of teeth and the clacking of bones as they appear to be having a conversation as though they were alive.
Halvius, is this normal?
No, they shouldn't have the sense to talk.
They're not actually
Well,
speaking.
they are
They're
chattering up a storm right
Exactly.
now.
just chattering. You just hear some sound effects for you.
This space is curious.
So this
Whatever
is,
that.
This
Yeah.
is still chaotic space then,
Yes.
correct?
It has not ended.
Guys, just to be safe, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic and see if I can't make the chaotic space go away. Just so we don't end up with any unintentional side effects.
Okay.
That's fair.
So you're going to try to cast a spell magic.
Yes.
What level are you casting it at?
I'm going to try it at 3rd.
Okay. I need for you to roll me I believe it's an intelligence check. Using your new stats. So you get a +5.
That intelligence check?
Yes, spellcasting ability. So that is intelligence. Okay. As that happens, you watch as the entirety of the room and the walls become solid once again. Incursion, your body no longer glistens, and the skeletons go back to their usual selves.
Huh. Weird. I was shiny. Did we want to check this door over here, Mountain Speaker?
He'll be right back.
Roger.
Go to get the puppy.
Where did I hear the chains? All the way down?
To your left, to the west.
To the west. Got it. Look at these.
What would the party like to do?
You know what? Since Mountain Speaker was right there, I'm just gonna look at it and then barbarian lockpick this door.
Okay. As you whoosh, you see that as you're smacking into it with your weapon, there is sparks that are flying. And as the sparks fly, the door is opened to reveal what appears to be a crematorium.
Oh.
The fires are
Ooh,
still
fire.
roaring strong. And not
Toasty.
only that, but you also see dozens and dozens of insignia all around the walls here. They appear to line them as though they are trophies. Each one appears to be from the different races that inhabit Maseldsz Dalo, to denote clan. You see no Loathsworn, you see no Sunseeker, but you see many Duergar, many Dwarf, many Kobold, many Kalishtar, many Svirfneblin, many Gnome.
Whoa. Yeah.
So that's a lot
Hey,
of
Incursion.
names. Yeah.
Do you see any things that would relate to a Goliath?
He does.
I'll look around.
He does
Oh.
see many different tribal tattoos and tribal markings upon the walls. Believes that those have been taken from other Goliath.
May I go in and check it out?
You can.
It's a little toasty.
We should,
Okay. You go
as
in.
Aaron walks in, Keisha just points out, we should probably take one or two of those insignias of each race just to let the lady know.
Definitely.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check, Keisha. Keisha? Or a history check, if that's better.
Let's see.
Okay. You go and you just grab a few. You grab a few that look similar and that look different. Go through, grab a bunch. We'll say that you have 20 insignia in total.
You're saying there's none of either of these drow clans in there?
None of either drow clan. Any that are not drow. You see many.
I can't say that that surprises me. Drow can't be trusted.
Can I look and see if there's any from that would be from my clan of
You
the
look-
Goliath things?
You look and you don't see any of your clan, but you do see that there are of the Goat Watcher, and there are of the River Strider, but there are none of the Mountain Speaker.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
What? You got a problem with the drow?
He's so polite. I love this. You're such a breath of fresh air to every DM. Thank you. No one ever does that.
I look towards
That's so nice.
Ayla.
No problem.
Ayla, what ails you about the drow? Or at least the Sunseeker?
Other than the
They're-
fact, it's not just the Sunseekers, it's all drow have been against us, my people, since as far as any of us can remember. We left for the Feywilds, they left for the Underdark, and we have never gotten along since. They've never, ever acted in a trustworthy manner.
You should never judge a person by their race. Look at Brenna. Most kobolds are vicious. She is vicious, but she is very friendly.
She's also unique.
This is
And I'm
true.
just saying, I'm not saying there may be one or two good here, but finding that there's a place like this where their people aren't being sacrificed and others are is not surprising to me.
Maybe they're just not keeping records of it to make it look like they're being treated with special exclusion. We don't know that.
Yeah,
Does this look like a place of high rapport that lots of people come for reports?
In the past, the Eladrin and the Drow have fought viciously and mercilessly. The amount of elves that have lost lives and the amount of cities burned, homes razed for no reason other than classic common dogma is as old as Vereldium itself. The cycle never ends, and still hasn't. Isla, with all of her scars, is the byproduct of that sort of prejudice. And the viciousness of that history is the reason that she is able to keep moving. Although it is a prejudice that does seek redemption, it is what she has now. As you all look through the rest of this room, the blood appears fresh. Whatever has happened here has happened recently, as the blood is still warm and the blood is still wet.
Well, what's interesting, though, is that there are insignias of multiple races in this room, but these contracts are only for kobolds.
That's very interesting.
It is.
Is it like a special day that it's only kobolds or something?
Four souls for 3 kobolds. Buy now.
What if
Brenna
it's
was
not
here, she'd
even
get mad at you.
kobolds that they are sacrificing, or they're just using kobolds in their records because it looks better? No one ever thinks twice at the loss of a kobold. I've heard Brenna tell stories about it.
Let's check the other rooms for now. Grab a couple records, bring it back to Miss Davo, and try to find the sound of those chains. Maybe we can save somebody still.
There, and as you get next to the next door, it appears to be a jail cell.
If we do end up moving further past the first door, we should probably check for traps before anything. So that way, if there is a trap, we don't end up getting injured or possibly killed.
Okay. You may roll me either a perception check or an investigation check, whichever is best for you. So you may choose.
I would also like to try something that I haven't used in a long time since creating this character.
What would you like to try?
Keisha would like to use her Ars Via Gem to see if the book catches something.
Okay, understood.
That is an
rolls
old
3d10. I need for you to roll me 3d10, please.
Wait, let's see. Oh yeah, it's as if the user spends 1 minute observing something, they can make a perception check at advantage to learn as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. You still have to roll me a 3d10.
Okay. So 3d10. Is that in addition to my perception check that's at advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you roll a perception check at advantage. As that happens and you look into your book and see what's in front of you, you notice that you start seeing many drow being dragged into this room. You look into your Ars Viagem and you can see page after page of what appears to be multiple different drow being dragged into the room, but each one of them looking very, very different from either the Sunseeker or from the Loathsworn. Some of them wearing furs and looking very muscular. Some of them looking as though they are craftsmen. Some of them looking as though they have sun-kissed skin. Some of them looking as though they are hunters. Some of them looking as though they are seneschals, bookkeepers, things like that. But none of them look how the Sunseeker nor the Loathsworn normally look.
Well, the good news is, Ayla, is that they are dragging drow in here. Not really good news, I guess, but none of them look like any of the drow we've seen down here. But they're bringing drow here, no, regardless. So I guess equality. But According to the book, it's not really saying anything about traps. Good job, Ari.
I was just about to ask how my trap checking went.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 15. So, as you're looking across, you don't see anything that would appear to be a trap, but you do see a lock on the door.
Anybody have lockpicking skills?
If by lockpicking you mean we can try and break it,
That would work too.
Incursion, would you like to do that?
Give me a sec. Let me move out of the way.
Sometimes I really miss the thunderous small. Oh well. Pardon me. What?
And you crack, crack, crack. I'm guessing that you're taking the time in order just to smash this apart, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You take about 2 or 3 minutes to destroy this door. It is heavy, but you are tough. As you open this up, you look inside and you find dozens of drow, all of whom appear to be tribal. They do not appear to be any of the Loathsworn, and do not appear to be any of the Sunseeker either. Each one of them appear confused at the door, but they're all hiding in the corner. The moment that they see you, they look way more confused. And they begin to speak to you in Undercommon. Which of you can speak Undercommon?
I can.
Halvis is the only one that can catch this. But they start speaking, even in hand code. We are not going to agree to your terms. We will never sacrifice ourselves. We will always stand by our tribe.
Remembering. Go ahead.
I reply, we are not with the Loathsworn. We are here looking for information.
They send back, are you the ones who are going to kill us?
Me? No. However, I wouldn't suggest picking a fight with any of us. That could end badly for you.
Roll me an intimidation check at advantage.
Can I
Indeed.
see them from where he is?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Do they look at all out of sorts, like to where I could ask him to ask them to let me check them out? That I want to make sure that they're okay.
Most of them look injured, at least. So minor injuries, mostly cuts, bruises, scrapes, that kind of thing. Nobody has like a
But maybe
major
like a medicine
broken
check and
bone
like try
or
to just
is
make
eviscerated.
them at least feel like we're here to help.
Okay. Are you walking in?
I'm going to try if Helvis can let them know that I just want to come and help,
Okay.
and I have my medical pack out.
Okay, so you have your medical pack out, you show them, and you start walking in. As that happens, each one of them gives you a strange look. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Eladrin helping drow? What?
You notice comfort in everybody's eyes, but you also notice fear and the thought of mistrust. You can tell that there is a trauma to most of them. It seems like they're concerned that this is just going to lead to something that's more of an affront. You may take that in as you're trying to persuade them. How would you
I'm
like
just
to
gonna-
persuade them other than moving forward? Is there anything else you would like to do? Or are you going to stay silent and move forward?
I'm actually gonna take my weapons and hand them back to Incursion
And I
Like, hold the-
show her.
and show them, like put my hands out and show them. I just show them my medical pack. I'm like, just want to help.
Okay. As that happens, you see that a couple of them stand up. They put their hands across their chest. They open their hands wide and open them. Halvis taps you on the shoulder and lets you know that that's the undercommon hand signal for peace, and that they mean no harm.
I will try to replicate it back and then try to move forward with my medical pack and check them out and try to bandage up anyone that I can.
Okay, roll me a medicine check now. Okay. Everything that seems to be happening to them looks to be based in warfare interrogation. You've seen this before. So as you look through, you've seen a lot of people and you've treated a lot of people that have dealt with times of war. And these wounds are very indicative of that. So as you look at it, they all appear to be victim. They do not appear to be aggressor. No knuckles are broken. No hands appear to have gashes. There's no defensive wounds. All of these appear to be inflicted upon them. These are a room full of victim. As you look through, most of them just need some basic care. Most of them need some basic triage. Nothing. There are no broken bones. There's a couple broken fingers, but you're able to tape them up. You buddy splint the ones that you can. The rest of them, you clean the wounds. You suture any that need it. And within 20 minutes, you've helped to cure the entirety of this room. As that happens, you have each one of them come to you. And you've never seen this before in your lifetime. But each one of them put the hand on top of your head gently, and they press their head to your forehead in a symbol that is incredibly intimate, but also very heartfelt, because you know that a drow will normally never reveal the top of their head to someone else unless they trust them completely.
Guys, we really need to get them out of here. Like, I don't know for sure what's going on here, but you made a mistake in thinking that I hate drow. It's not that I hate drow, it's that I don't trust most of them. But at the end of the day, the thing I care about the most is the preservation of life. And that's not happening here. And these people are in danger.
And with that, you hear two of them say, "Thank you. We needed to hear that."
Can I go into the room with my battle axe and put it down on the ground?
Sure.
And try to free them using my strength.
Okay.
Or attempt to break the chains.
None of them are bound. The chains in here are simply loose.
Oh. Okay. Noted.
But if you want to rip the chains out of the wall, just be awesome. I mean, you could absolutely do that.
I'll do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can I do that?
Absolutely.
I also speak.
Oh, you speak Undercommon?
I was gonna say, yeah, I also speak Undercommon, so I do also do the peace symbol, just to show that I'm also friendly.
Okay.
I'm friendly, but watch me break these chains.
Absolutely.
Symbolism.
Extra freedom.
So go ahead and
Extra freedom.
Yeah, so go ahead and break those chains for me as we set up some intense symbolism in this 33rd episode. So
how do I break the chains?
A strength check at advantage because you are a Goliath, therefore you have powerful build. So I'll give you advantage on this check. Okay. You pull and you pull. I'm going to say that you're able to rip 3 of them completely off the wall. And as that happens, a couple of them pick them up and they have them ready in their hands. A few of them wrap them around their fists and use them as though they were ready to defend themselves. Not against you, but I'm just saying.
You know what? I pull out 4 javelins and I just start handing them out.
Okay. A bunch of them put their hands up and they say they don't want any of this, but a couple of them that are dressed as hunters grab them and they give a nod and tap their shoulder, place their hand upon the back of your head, and touch their forehead to yours.
I warn them about the closed doors that there is one filled with poison and one that'll lock you up. The upper stairs floor should be clear, but I don't know if anything came in after us.
They tell you, we'll wait for you. We'll stay in the other room. There's many
And-
more of us. Please help them.
Tisha taps Halvis on the shoulder. Can you ask them if there was any factions that did this, that admitted that, or the Loathsworn or something like that?
There were no Loathsworn here. They were all the devil.
Oh.
Interesting. All right. You guys wait and stay safe. We will do our best to help the rest of your tribe.
Thank you. And each one of them goes back to where the that one devil is dead and is currently melting into a pool of black ichor. And they
Okay.
wait for you. Yes.
Mountain Speaker, would you care to open the next door?
Yeah, I'll open the next door.
Okay. As you open the next door, this one is unlocked. This one's empty. But inside, you can see that there is a great deal of blood along the walls. You think this is where they do the interrogations.
And so I say to everybody, guys, I think this is where they do the interrogation.
Very astute.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
Big
Let's move. Wait. Yeah. To the next one.
As you open up this next door, there are just bodies here. There are only 3. One of them hasn't been touched in a long time. But the other 2 are drow that have met their fate.
Halvis, we got more of your friends that you can make.
Do you need any more blood, Keisha?
Oh no, I'm okay. I can only do that once a day.
What about the one that hasn't been touched in a long time? Can I
Uh,
tell what type of being they are?
Yes, they are elf, but you can't tell what type because of the amount of decomposition.
I will search the bodies first, just in case there's something useful. And please, I'm sorry, I have issues pronouncing names.
Ayla.
Ayla? Please,
Yeah.
Ayla, do not think badly for what I'm going to do. I will cast Animate Dead and raise the 3 of them. And just into skeletons, because I really don't want them looking like drow.
Okay. As you do, you make 3 more skeletons as they shed their mortal flesh.
That'll cure what ails you.
Are you guys ready to try the next door?
Think
Go
I
ahead.
am.
Careful.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out for traps, little one.
Well,
Well, I mean,
Listen,
we're probably the
middle.
same size at this point.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm like,
Excuse you.
You open
Hold
up,
on.
You open up this next door, and you only find 2 bodies within. These, one of them has been long since decayed, but the other one is more freshly dead. This one hasn't had a lot of the decay set in yet. But you notice that this is a changeling.
Oh.
can I search the body for anything useful?
Sure. Roll me an investigation check. And can I get an investigation check from Halvis? I actually didn't have that before you used the turn undead. Or the animate dead, sorry.
I was gonna say I
think I
want to
rolled.
check the changeling to see if it has anything that we can use to identify, just in case it has connection to our favorite barkeep.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let me... What would you do for that? Investigation's fine. Okay. Looking onto it, it doesn't have anything that stands out as though it is connected to the barkeep, but you do notice that it has massive calluses on its hand. This was, or on its hands and across its knuckles. This was a warrior. Halvis and Theron, unfortunately, you don't find anything that's useful, nor anything that signifies who they may have been.
Hey, y'all ready for another one?
I will grab the what signifies who they may have been, just to have them, in case we need it.
You don't find anything on these people.
Oh.
Whatever had signified who they could have been has been ripped off of their person. You think it may
okay.
have been some of the insignia that were in the other room. Okay. As Theron opens up the last room, he finds many, many eviscerated bones. Although there is the stench of blood and a little bit of blood on the ground, these bones do not appear human at all.
Does somebody want to like examine them, if that's a possibility? Because I don't think my examining is good.
Ayla, I think
That's
this is
something
your...
My medical expertise would come in handy for.
Damn it, Kurjan, I'm a doctor. Oh. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. So, are you going to go in, Ayla?
Yes.
Okay. You may go ahead and roll me a medicine check in order to discern what sort of bones these are. Okay. Dang, 27. I'm just going to give you everything. As you look through these bones, these are Abishai, and you know exactly that these are all fiendish. However, the bones have remained on this plane, which they shouldn't. If they're summoned creatures, they should melt into ichor, and then their spirits should return to regenerate on their home plane. These didn't, and you're not sure as to why. But what you can see is each one has flecks and shards of crystal within. A lot of the bones are cut clean through, as though they were laser cut.
Something really powerful must have been with these guys. Whatever happened to them.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. Like, they shouldn't be here. Whatever this crystal is, didn't you say something about there being some crystals down here? Guys? They were trying to get you to go check out or preserve? I wonder if this is why it has some kind of purpose to hold them here.
Does it look like the off-laden stones?
What am I going to make you roll for that? Crap. Intelligence check, please.
Man, that was almost great. 3.
Oh.
Is it
Yeah.
possible for me to try to pull a piece of the stone from one of these bones?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
A natural 1, great.
Oh boy.
Okay, you actually do get a good grip around one of the bones that are stuck inside of what you assume is an Abishai femur. And as you pick it and as you pull it, you feel like a cold sensation all of a sudden and look down and realize that you've sliced your finger completely open and you didn't feel it at all. And then all of a sudden the blood comes and you feel a little flush. Your glove has been sliced deep.
I'm gonna take out something out of my pack and try to wrap my hand up. Like I don't even know how I just did that.
That's not an elf-laden stone if it sliced you that easily. That is a Zarkardian crystal. Did I say that correctly?
Zircardin, yeah.
Okay.
Could I attempt to do what she just did?
Sure. Roll me a dexterity check.
'Cause why not? Dexterity, I think that's it. Did I roll out? Oh no.
Mhm.
No, that's a save, not check.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
So you rolled a 13. What is your bonus to dexterity? It's a 2? All right, so I'm going to give you a 15 on that because you rolled a 13 on the first one. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so 15. You start to see what happened with Isla. And as that happens, you take her gauntlet and you sort of put the little grips and the little rings along your gauntlet and try to bend that. As that happens, you watch as the steel that's across your gauntlet is cut as though it was butter. You are
Okay,
not,
that's noted.
you
These
are
are
not sliced, but you realize that this crystal can cut through almost anything. But for some reason, it is stuck inside of these bones.
that's probably how the bones got cut in the first place.
Well, if the crystal's stuck in the bones, why don't we just take the bones?
You know, that would have been smart.
I think we were trying to experiment with if we took the stones out, did the bones turn into ichor?
You can't seem
think
to
that
be
was
able
the
to
idea.
turn the. You can't seem to be able to remove the crystal from this specific bone. I assume that you were trying on the same bone.
Sorry, yeah. Got to pull down my mic.
No worries.
Oh, is that it?
This entire place is kind of a conundrum to me because talking to the devil and understanding the way devils work, there's normally a law to everything. What about this seems lawful in any way? I mean, they have their own kind here and they don't even let them go back to their plane.
Yeah.
Well, they're businessmen, right?
This does not look like a proper business.
Unless
looks
they
like
got
war.
something, unless they got something of even equal value to them. The only thing is, if they did receive something of equal value, it must be pretty scary compared to what was sacrificed here.
I was going to say, if this is the equal value, what's scary to think is what they got in exchange for doing this.
Who knows?
I mean, those people back there, they were talking as if they were being told to give their souls.
What if it was a soul for immortality? You gain a soul, you take another soul, taking their life away. And in return, you get forever life. For life forever. Makes sense to me.
Whatever this is, it's awful. This place is terrible.
Agreed.
Isha will attempt to take a bone that has a crystal stuck inside it.
Okay, you easily lift the bone.
Oh, we can have someone that knows more about this look at it.
Mm-hmm. You notice that every single one of these bones that you see within here, they all have some kind of crystal sticking out of it, or that looks like some crystal has found their way to be wedged within these bones.
What kind of bones are these again?
Abishai. These are specifically draconic fiends. So they're very saurial in appearance, S-A-U-R-I-A-L, meaning lizard-like.
So Keisha will take three bones.
Okay. I'll say you get a ulna, radius, and a humerus. You get a whole left arm.
Anyone need a hand?
That's what I was waiting on. You get a card of inspiration.
Well, I already have one, so let's flip it.
I was waiting on that. Okay. That's it. It's not going to affect you just yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The other drow said that there were more of them here, but it looks like this is a dead end.
Can't be it. Knock around. It's gotta be a secret. I just start like punching walls.
Okay. You punch a lot of walls. Nothing really seems to happen. Where are you punching walls? Just in the hallway?
Just in the hallway.
Okay. You punch a lot of walls. Not a lot happens. Your knuckles start to get sore.
Ow.
Can I roll to check for any secret ways to get into an entrance?
I will give you... Are you going to... Do you all just want to have a blanket search of the entire area?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, in which case, can I please have everybody zoom all the way out of your screen so this way I can ping stuff for you specifically. So zoom all the way out and make sure that you can see the entirety of the map.
Got it.
It's a little far, bud.
Well, I do see a door back there we haven't checked.
Remember, there is a single door here that you have not examined yet. There is also a little bit here that you have not examined, although you did open the door. Remember, that was the one that phased and almost, or did break Halvis's arm.
I thought that was this one.
My mistake. Yes.
I just remember a room full of gas, a room full of supplies, and a door that didn't want to give me my arm back.
Room full of gas is right here.
The door has a note on it saying, "Bad gas, do not open."
Yes.
Why don't we have one of the skeletons try opening that one door that Halvis's tag got broke.
Would you like to try that?
I don't know, it's up to Halvis. Because he controls them, so.
I know what happened when I touched it. I can send one down to see what happens.
Have you tried dispelling the door?
That was my other thought.
Okay, so you are down there. Which one are you going to try to open? The one that you were not able to see through, the one you were?
I will have my skeleton try to open it, see if he gets stuck.
Okay. Your skeleton opens it, and as he opens, you hear... And you watch as your skeleton falls in half. Destroyed.
Should probably not go into that room.
What do I have?
Unless we maybe try dispelling it.
Did you forget to drink milk? Want me to give it a shot? Love.
And I think if you try, you'd end up getting your weapon stuck.
Which one?
That one.
got the-
This is the one that I got stuck in.
Mm.
Alia, would you like me to try dispel magic, or would you care to?
It is totally up to you. Either way.
Doesn't Erziva have that spell too?
He does. You can have Erziva do it.
Her?
Would you rather have him do it?
Well, considering that I believe you have the diamond, it would probably be better to have him use that for now, because I can take care of identifying things.
Okay.
Okay. Is that consensus? You want to use Erziva's one spell per session to use Dispel Magic?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like consensus. In which case, it just works. So as Dispel Magic dispels the door disappears. And opening, you find a massive pile of gold, a chest, and a book, or in a desk full of documents.
I will search the desk.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check or a History check, whichever's best for you, but you must choose. You get 2 different answers depending on what you choose.
I will take. You said Arcana or History?
Arcana or History.
I will take Arcana.
Okay. As you look through this, you recognize the handwriting, and you also recognize the paper in which it is written. And you notice that this is the exact same sort of scroll that you saw before when you were first coming in here. This was written by the head of the Lulthsworn. As you look through, you notice that this is a journal. This journal denotes something miraculous that has happened inside of the Zakardan Crystal Caverns. When Abishai were sent in order to be able to collect these crystals, in an experiment that went surprisingly awry, the Abishai were destroyed, but their bones remained, and they were able to transport the Zakardan crystals. Because of this, other devils caught interest. And for the last 2 years, the devils have been trying to get their hands on as many Zakardan crystals as possible in order to maintain permanence on the prime material plane. Because the Zakardan crystals seem to be able to keep them from going back to the hells.
Oh.
Well, that explains a few things.
Oh, that's another good.
Yes, it's a no.
Can I check the chest?
Sure. Are you opening it, or are you checking it for stuff? Or are you checking it for danger?
Opening it.
Okay. You
Where?
You hear,
Actually, I should.
Uh-huh.
Knowing my luck, I probably just doomed myself. But I'm going to continue on with it anyways.
That's the spirit.
sure.
There you go. Barno!
Let's go.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't die.
Yeah. Can I please have a Constitution saving throw?
I
Okay.
would like
You would like to?
I would give my inspiration card to the Tharan Moonspeaker Thulavi to reroll your con save.
All right. You may now re-roll your con save as Carotan has gifted you a
Bam.
inspiration card, and heck yeah, that worked. So as you hear that,
Thank you so much.
and that's how you use inspiration. So, as you hear the click, 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 you notice that there is a dead-looking finger that is within, and it turns over and points directly in your direction. As that happens, you
Oh,
watch
no.
as a green light and lands in your direction. You take half, so 52 half plus
26.
40. So 26 plus 20, 46 points of necrotic damage. As the finger of death looks down upon you.
No. Not that. This.
Oh, you almost died, sir.
How much was that? I'm sorry.
46.
46.
46 there. Hit damage.
Yeah, if you kept the regular 20, you would have been at like what, 4 hit points?
90.
Minus.
You would have been at 92 hit points to 92 points of
46.
damage.
Out of
46.
what's Theron's max HP?
75.
That would have killed him.
You would have killed him.
You would have been dead.
So you saved.
You literally dodged a bullet there.
Well, the bullet hit, but it didn't
You
hit the
dodged a
vital
fatal
spots.
bullet.
Yeah.
Wrong metaphor.
Yeah.
Metaphor. Metaphors
so
do not
while
go.
Wait,
everyone
who saved me?
My reflexes are too quick.
Incursion saved you.
Incursion save.
I would like to give to Incursion my inspiration card
Okay.
Oh,
for saving
You're
my
too good.
life.
You get it back. I like that. That's very sweet. Looking inside this chest, you find a crown, you find a wand, and you find 3 scrolls
Ooh.
inside of a large book. The book
I
is,
take
the
oh,
book is
sorry.
covered in red gems and has the face of Zemphaxi, the ruby dragon.
Oh, Brenda's gonna lose her brain cells.
I take everything but give the book with the scrolls to Halvis.
Okay. The moment you touch the
Okay.
crown, you start hearing things. Things you shouldn't be hearing. Voices that aren't any of your friends.
Are there any of them I can understand?
There's so many voices. It's difficult for you to really catch, but you understand them. That's what you take away. You know that there are words that are being said, but it's 1,000 people all talking at the same time. You're not sure.
I was gonna say for a joke, can I just yell, "Everybody shut up and talk at once"?
Do you want to try?
Sure, why not?
Okay, you scream into the crown. Everyone, shut up! And as that happens, you hear, and everyone does.
And then yell back into the. Thank you. Now, please, one at a time.
What is your name?
I am Tharin, Mountain Speaker, Vereldium.
I need for you
I
to
am
roll
a
me
Goliath.
I need for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh God. I just got out of something, and now I'm gonna die again.
Yep. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, maybe not.
Not bad.
As you're holding this in your
should-
hand, you get the urge you need to put this on your head. And then you realize, I'm doing something I don't want to do. So you stop. But you have a
I
hard
dropped the
time.
crown.
You drop the crown immediately.
Oh.
And as that happens, you hear ding, 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 ding. Something was trying to take over your body. And it was just about to take over your mind.
Luckily, I did that
you
wisdom
good?
save.
You literally just made the save. The DC was 17.
Holy crud.
Thank God.
Theron,
That
you
moment
good
when
in
you
there?
nearly get. Yeah, I just nearly got possessed by a crown.
Theron,
We're good though.
What?
Theron, as you look to your right inside this large pile of gold, you see a bright red gem.
I
I just want to see if you're going to do it for a third time. That's all.
I asked
I'm
Halvis
totally
to come
kidding.
in
It
and
doesn't
expect the
exist.
gem.
I'm totally kidding. It doesn't exist. This is just a normal pile of gold. I just wanted to make a third time's a charm joke.
Third time's the charm. Let's try my luck again. Oh, look, I'm dead. Well, that sucks.
Or possess.
Who knows? It's
Who
only
knows?
a demi-lich. It's fine.
Yeah.
The failed link.
Can I
If you
check
get
for
possessed,
traps
you'll
at
get
the
the
gold this time?
Sure. Roll me a perception check or an investigation check, whichever is best for you.
Coffee.
Yes, instill that paranoia.
Nothing scares people more in a D&D game than a door.
It really is. I don't know what
Not
that
the
is.
door.
Could be a massive dragon, but the moment you put a door in a long hallway, everyone freaks out. Okay, so 9. So as you look at it, this gold, you can see the bags that they were once in. Each one of them appears to be loose. There appears to be like a few dozen coin purses, and these are just all open and sort of thrown around. So this is a pile of open coin purse.
I grab the purses and start putting the gold back into the purses for easier convenience.
Okay, and at the same time that you're doing so, you're counting as much as you can. You come across 1,125 gold and 800
Got it.
silver.
Okay,
Got it.
I give that to Halvis. Because heaven knows I'll probably die.
You realize you're stronger than me, right?
So,
I only got so much carrying capacity.
oh.
Yeah, but as Papa Bear, I mean, you're the one who carries the groceries. It's just how it works.
Yep.
There is a reason that when we go to theme parks and whatnot, I wear the cargo shorts and I carry a backpack.
They are
That's-
very convenient.
That is the dad like equipment. That is the dad loadouts when it comes to theme parks. It truly is. Because I do
It's
that,
always
and I'm not a
cargo.
dad.
Surprised you don't have a fanny pack at this point.
That I refuse. I'm not. No fanny packs. No.
But extra
they're so-
I'm gonna
convenient.
get
There's
you a
so many
fanny pack for your birthday.
They're in style now. They sell them on
Hey,
Fifth Avenue.
they're making a comeback.
That is a style that should not have come back.
No.
I
You
highly
can wear them
agree with
front,
that.
you can wear them back. You can wear 2 at a time.
Yeah, it's true. It's very weird
Fair
walking in Tribeca and seeing like these 6'7", like ultra models with fanny packs. I'm like, okay. They make clothes with pockets. I'm cool with it. You know,
I like pockets. Pockets are good.
who doesn't? Doesn't make any
I
sense.
have a
why they don't
question.
have
Has
everyone
anybody
with
else taken
pretty cool-
damage? Oh, sorry.
No, but Ayla, when you come out of the room after looking at all this stuff, will put your hand on your shoulder, be like, "Sorry, that is almost bad for you." Like maybe think before you
Thank
touch
you.
things from now on, okay? And cast Cure Wounds.
But I don't want to think. I don't want to think.
I just
Trial
want
by fire.
stuff.
Question,
So-
can I drink a healing potion?
Sure, if you wish, but
Okay, your heal first.
my recommendation: to wait for Ayla's healing just to see if you need to. So you get 33
okay.
points of healing that is added to your. Sweet Jesus, that's a lot.
At 3rd level.
Yeah, life clerics, yo.
Oh,
Life cleric.
yeah, that's
I
right.
should be good.
I also get 5 points of healing every time I do that.
Good lord, that is so much healing. I forgot how I forgot how ridiculous life clerics are. They're so cool.
That's what I always play. That's my favorite.
Mine too. I'm always a DM, so I can't really tell you what I always play. But I love
Brenna
clerics.
is my
I
first
love
non-cleric.
They're so much fun. Okay, so as you
So
all...
is
Go ahead.
Are the drow still waiting here, or did they come with y'all as you pass them?
So this is Berserker Stalking. I am never going to create an escort mission for you guys where you have to protect a whole bunch of people because those missions suck. But there may be like a time where everybody's involved in the fight and is capable. The only time that I think I'm ever going to throw them at you is the Maseldsz Dalo, like the very first part of this. Otherwise, we're just going to assume that everybody's off on the side. But the first fight within the Corrupted Constabulary, that's the only time I'm going to do something like that. And it's just like that. So one NPC, fairly beefy, that can normally handle themselves, and will join you on the fight. It was total happenstance that she rolled a natural 1 on her on that one save against drought poison and fell asleep.
She passed out. Yeah.
Passed out in the first round.
I love how we all just left Keisha behind.
Oh yeah, no, I had something that I was gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Keisha's gonna come back, and when she comes into view of the rest of the party, oh hi, she is carrying the dead changeling on her shoulder.
Okay.
Just
Hello,
taking
welcome
it
back.
with
I
her.
nearly died.
Oh yeah, what happened? What'd I miss?
Oh, sorry.
You just see like this,
I nearly died.
You see like this large necrotic hole that's near Theron's chest.
Oh wow.
And
hey, you opened the door. Oh.
Yeah,
I
nearly
see what
died
happened
twice.
now.
So this door over here. What have you guys done to check this out? There's just a sign that says it's full of poison.
That door, we opened it, and a lot of gas came out, and then I almost died. And we quickly shut it.
Do
We
know
didn't
what
really
kind
look.
it is?
No. We were, at this point, when we got to this part of the area, I got hurt a lot. And we were very, very scared of what was behind this door. So as soon as it started hurting people, we closed it. All we know is that there's gas in there.
How thick is this door?
Which one?
The one with the gas.
Fairly thick, and there doesn't seem to be any gaps in the door that allows for any air to escape.
I'm just curious, like, if my detect poison, would I know if it would work here or not?
You would. Could you please send it to the VTT? Thank you so much. Poison and disease. Within 30 feet. Penetrate most barriers. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're absolutely able to figure this out. So do you wish to cast this?
Yes.
I see that you're casting it as a ritual, so you're going to take 10 minutes?
No, I wasn't. Ritual is just an option. I actually cast it as a spell slot.
Okay, gotcha. So you cast it as the spell slot, and as that happens, you're able to detect what is happening in the other room. These are coming from plague zombies. These are the essence of Zerfall. Zerfall is someone that you need to roll for, so give me a religion check, please. Although you do not know the history of Zerfall, you do know that he is, this entity is someone who failed apotheosis. It is now something called a defiler. Those who fail apotheosis, so those who, for example, attempt lichdom and fail, but they are not drawn to the Shadowfell or to the next life, become these creatures.
I'm going to kind of discuss that with Halvis and see if it sounds familiar to him, since he seems to be my resident guy who would know about Lich.
Would I know from my studies?
It wouldn't be a lich exactly. So it could be a many different things. So many people try apotheosis in many ways. Some eat the flesh of aberrations. Some experiment on themselves, turning themselves into monstrosities, trying to extend their life. Some of them infuse themselves with magic from the weave, which in turn mutates their body beyond recognition. There's also those who try to instill the powers of other planes into their bodies as well. This is something that could be something of those natures, but with this kind of poison, you're thinking that it has to do with the weave and not something celestial or infernal. So nothing from the upper or lower planes.
I kind of think we should leave that room alone.
I'm kind of feeling like we should make sure that room is extremely secured.
I forgot to bring an antitoxin, so... And I'm not sure who else grabbed some other than Keisha.
I will toss one over to Halvis.
Halvis, if you drink this, you will have advantage against poison and resistance.
Oh, are we actually opening the door?
I could go in.
Dude,
He's gung-ho, man.
From the day you're having, it sounds like you
Well,
kind of have a death wish here.
Hey, come here. Are you going to try to go in there? You want to fight these things?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to put my hand up on you and cast protection from poison.
Okay.
I will drink the antitoxin as well, because I'm not going to let him do it alone.
Okay.
Dang
I
it.
also have an antitoxin on me, and I'm not going to let him go in alone, so I'm going to drink it.
Okay.
I'm going to drink my other antitoxin.
Keisha, are you going to be the one that stays outside?
Keisha, do you want me to cast poison protection on you?
What's on you?
You're muted if you're talking.
Ah, darn it. I am also drinking an antitoxin.
Okay.
It's okay, you could hold on to your spells.
Also, how long does Beacon of Hope last?
1 minute.
It's gone.
But it's gone.
You still got an aura.
No, that's from her sword.
Yeah, the aura is
Ew.
always happening, because that's my sword.
Mhm. Okay.
Resistance to poison.
Is everybody ready?
That's Leroy Jenkins.
I'm
Wait,
going
guys,
I will
wait.
oh,
Before you open
Never
it.
mind.
Before you open it. Just bear with me.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay.
Okay, now are we all ready to go in?
Okay,
I can do 4 people because I cast it at 2nd level, so I'm blessing everyone but me.
Got it. Understood. All right. So
Fair
everybody
enough.
has an extra D4 on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
We bless.
Okay. So
Are we
you
Oh no,
all go
incursion
in.
fell.
Okay, you all go in. I'm guessing #blast. In which case,
Yes.
as you open the door and you listen to the gas open up, you go inside. This is going to happen very quickly. So I need for everybody to please roll me your first Constitution saving throw.
They're at advantage because of this, right?
They're all at advantage. That's correct. So make sure that you
Oh,
roll at
shoot,
advantage.
I didn't. Give me a sec.
That's
It
fine.
does not matter. If I use my inspiration card, it only lets me reroll 1, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna reroll one of them.
Okay, your DC is 17, so if you do not reach it, you're taking 28 points of poison damage, halved, which is 14. If you succeed, it's 14 halved to 7. Place yourself within 15 feet of wherever you are. This gas is so thick you're not able to see. You are blind. Place yourself in
I
quick.
do
This
not
is a sand
blind.
timer, and it is going.
1, 2,
Mm,
3. Okay.
3.
Ah. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. That's one.
As you all go in, I need for you all to roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Perception.
Those who are blessed, roll me a d4 as well. Remember, if you are
Okay.
blessed, you have to roll a d4. I'm not going to remind you.
I'll just add 4 to my roll.
There you go.
So 18.
Okay, did anybody roll a 20 or higher?
On perception?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I need for everybody to roll me another Constitution saving throw at advantage. If you're blessed, roll again.
18. Oh boy.
Hi.
18. 18 was mine. I forgot to roll it at advantage.
Okay, saving throws are also blessed, so make sure that you roll those d4s too. 17 is your target.
22.
Okay. If you got 17 or above on your roll, you take... Or sorry, if you got below 17, you're going to take 18 points of poison damage. If you got 17 or above, you're going to take 8 points of poison damage. And I need for everybody to roll me perception checks again. All at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, your goal is 20.
Perception. Disadvantage. Plus
What
4.
did I say? All at once.
3. Yeah, crud 6.
All at once.
Yeah.
Disadvantage or advantage?
No, not that.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
Ayla got it. 26.
26.
It's disadvantage though, so it's the 14.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Did anybody get 20 or above?
No.
Negative.
Okay. I need for you to roll me another Constitution saving throw. If anybody bails out, you bail out, and that's fine.
Oh, you're...
20.
Okay. Remember, if you're blessed, roll it. I'm allowing for blessed to go through without having for Constitution saving throws because this is all based on ability checks. This is
24.
this is
Regardless,
Berserkus
I'm going
rules.
to fail it.
Okay. Rolling for damage. 31. So 15 if you save. Or sorry, 15 if you do not save. The DC is still 17. It is 7 if you do save. Perception checks again. Your goal is still 20. All at disadvantage.
Perception. It's a D4.
Guys, I think we're going to have to bail. I can't take
15.
much more.
Oh man, I'm so close.
Ayla,
no. No. She's not
I-
blessed though.
I will give
Can I
her
bail?
a inspiration card.
Inspiration card, roll 1 dice.
Am I permitted to bail?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
good.
bail at
You're
any
Bail at
time.
any
totally
time.
good to bail.
Um,
Oh my
Another-
lord.
44.
Damn it.
And if I'm getting out. Knowing me, I'm going to take a lot more than that.
Okay, you bailed. Got it. So you're out. So you no longer need to roll. Okay. I'm guessing
I'm
nobody
sorry.
reached it? Nobody reached?
Nope.
No.
Got
No.
so
Oh, crap,
close,
I
but
should've
nope.
given somebody my protection shield.
Okay, try it again.
That might have
Okay,
helped.
so another Constitution saving throw.
What's the D4? Okay, so 21.
You're in there.
17 is what you're hoping for. This one's heavy. Okay, 17 points of damage if you failed to save, bless you. And 18
Thank you, sorry.
8 points of damage if you save.
Okay.
Perception
I
checks.
got to bail,
disadvantage.
guys.
Okay.
Halvis bails.
Perception. It's 4. 3. No, it's a 19. Dang it.
Sayla's still. Oh,
Got it.
oh.
Isla got it. All right.
I got it.
All right, bail out. You guys can get out of there. Ayla looks over and she's scrambling around. You all are scrambling, trying to find anything that is useful in here. As you do, you find a massive green sphere. As you do so, you grab it and you take it out with you. When that happens, you see that this is a huge crystal ball.
And we slam the door closed.
You slam the door closed.
Halvius, can you try to identify what this is?
Absolutely.
And how is
sorry.
how are you all doing? Like, how
got-
bad?
I'm hurting a lot.
I give Halvis a healing potion.
Okay.
Just to help.
Save it for yourself. I have my own,
No.
buddy.
I'm giving you the healing potion.
I
You
think
can't
he's
say anything
forcing
about
it
it.
to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have no
Yes.
choice right now.
You have
That
no
is what I'm
choice.
doing.
Go to your character sheet.
He's stronger than
The-
you. Remember, you said this.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
The Goliath is taking the halfling, just shoving a bottle in his mouth.
Pretty much.
Well,
Uh,
I'm gonna cast Preserve Life twice. Who
that'd be-
which you're probably the best of us, right? Incursion,
I
you're doing
could
pretty
be.
good.
Yeah, I'm solid. I can pop a greater
Or
healing
Kisha,
if I
which
really
one of
need
you
to.
is doing better?
Kisha is at 45 out of 83. So
Yeah, so
a
definitely
little
Incursion's
over
gonna
half.
be the better. So I'm gonna cast my Channel Divinity Preserve Life twice and put 20 hit points on all of us except Incursion.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
Understood.
Thank you for the healing.
So that all happens. Okay. And
It's so nice having a cleric around.
ain't it? All right. So you all are taking the 10 minutes in order to identify?
Yes, I believe
Yep.
so.
Okay. With this, I will allow for all items to be identified. I usually allow for 6, so I think you have all of them. Can you please read me off the items that you wish to have identified? It can be anything within the caravan at this point.
I
You are
believe
out of-
it was.
You're out of initiative, so I'm going to allow it to happen.
I'm rolling the greater healing potion for Incursion.
Bam, that's max.
Nice.
Good job.
Or
Oh, no, it's not max. It's just one of them was a 4. It always does that for some reason.
oh, okay.
I was gonna ask if anybody needed a healing potion.
I'm okay for now.
Okay,
Um,
if you say so.
I need to.
Thank you.
Out of character, I need to ask
No
the
problem.
record keeper.
Okay. Record
So-
keeper, what do we have to identify?
There are 4 items that we've picked up so far. There was the crown, the wand, the large book with Zenfaxi's face on it, and just now we got the huge green crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 scrolls as well, correct? Or
Yes,
is
the
those
scrolls were inside the book.
Okay.
Okay. The book itself is a Pyromancer Spellbook. That is an item in D&D Beyond.
Ooh, a
Nice.
Pyromancer.
Mm-hmm. The spellbook itself has a specific number of spells in it, up to level 5.
All right.
The spellbook is signed by a ward of the Ruby Dragon Zenfaxi. And you have Zenfaxi's essence. This was once Zenfaxi's boon. What's the next one?
Got it. The crown that our mountain giant threw away.
Okay. This is the Crown of the Plains. This is specific. This isn't in D&D Beyond. This is specific to this campaign. This allows you to communicate with anyone else on any plane of existence that is currently wearing one of these crowns.
Can I grab the crown again?
Dude,
Let's go for round 2.
Okay.
Let
I
him
could just
finish
imagine like
Oh,
Theron
sorry.
like, beating his head in, like I'm ready.
I could see that. He grabs
So
his battle axe,
could
go bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's do this.
You know what the definition of insanity is, right?
And
Expecting
same
a
thing
different,
over-
expecting a different result.
Let's do that. Fun times.
At the same time, I can also picture like how this trying to concentrate, and after he figured out what the crown is, Theron's reaching for it, and Halva just goes, no, put it
Wow.
down.
Just like, but I want it.
So the next item is the wand.
Okay. This is a wand of lightning bolt. It has 7 charges. I believe it has 7 charges. I have to check. That's an item in D&D Beyond.
Okay. And lastly, the huge green crystal ball.
The huge green crystal ball. One moment. I have to get the actual name of it. This is, I believe, your second legendary item. This is a crystal ball of true seeing.
Ooh.
You are able to cast the scrying spell in this crystal ball. The save is DC 17. This is an item in D&D Beyond. This is a legendary item because it is true seeing. While scrying with the crystal ball, you have true sight with a radius of 120 feet centered on the spell's sensor.
Interesting. And that is all that I have that we have not completely identified. So, unless I missed something.
Wait.
120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Have we fully confirmed what the crystal is? Because I forgot.
There's
The
no
crystal-
crystal in the pile.
Yeah, the crystal is Zircardian
Oh,
crystal.
sorry. I was talking about in the bone.
The crystal
okay.
is Zircardian crystal. You notice that
Say thank you.
as you go across it, we'll say that this happens last, that as you're going across it with your spell shatters and breaks.
Okay.
Now you know that it's Zircardian crystals.
Even things that aren't... I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind.
You know, even things that aren't tangible, Zircardian crystals can break, including magic. That's what makes them scary.
Wait,
Don't try
they're
to break them with
breaking
your magic. item.
magic as well.
They break magic.
Is the Thunderous Maul made out of Zircardian crystals?
It's made
Ooh.
from a manufactured version of Zircardian crystals. They must be activated.
Fascinating.
You also know that the Thunderous Maul is an incredibly rare weapon. What else was there?
I think that was it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
There were the scrolls, right?
Oh, yes, the scrolls.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I thought that
And then
the
we gotta go
scrolls
back and
were
do the
part of the
sketch.
book that was signed by Zenfaxi in addition with the Zenfaxi's essence.
Nope.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Totally different. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So these are level 5 spells, level 6 spells, and 1 level 8 spell. I need for you can all pick one person to roll me a d20. Or sorry, roll me a d100. Each of you. Or pick 3 people to roll me a d100. Sorry. Let's just make this easy.
I picked Theron.
Let's not pick me.
Well, roll a d100. You got picked.
Too late.
Wait, what?
Roll 1. That one.
Okay.
Why would
What did you roll?
what? Oh,
You rolled a
D100.
55.
55.
I'm very confused why you would choose me.
Because I believe in you.
Thank you.
We believe in you.
Okay, I've just now noticed this. Does everybody have a fudge dice?
Yes.
Oh, what?
A fudge dice.
Yeah, roll it.
What's that?
Nothing happens.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
You want to bet? I'm going to click this so hard. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. The first spell is a 5th level spell called Infernal Calling.
This is found in D&D Beyond?
And it's on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
The 6th level spell is Instant Summons.
Okay.
The 8th level spell is Mighty Fortress.
Got it.
Instant Fortress would like to know your location.
Mighty Fortress. Okay. For anybody
These are
who's curious how I
scrolls,
did,
right?
Those are scrolls. That's correct, and they're all castable by wizards.
I was going to say, because they're a scroll, does that mean that a wizard could then study that scroll and write it in their book?
As long as they pass the check, then yes, it's possible. Excuse me.
Audio.
Stop.
Meows.
It's my cat.
Can I see your cat?
Yeah, come here, bud.
This is the cuddly one. Meows.
This is Professor Plum.
Oh, they're cute.
Plummy.
Professor Plum.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I like animals.
Thank you.
of course. So you believe that you've picked this place clean down here.
I guess it's time to go.
Sad that we couldn't find the rest of their people. They must have already sacrificed them.
Nope.
Yes.
Hopefully no one finds it weird that I'm carrying a corpse throughout town.
Yep, let's hope.
Before
Nothing
we
wrong
go, I am going to raise that last skeleton that hasn't been touched yet, just so I have a nice even 5.
Okay. You go and you raise that last
actually-
skeleton. Yes.
I have a question for
Excuse
Helvis.
me. Come on.
So I mean, there's a bunch of bones up here. Yes, they're not humanoid, but could you potentially raise a skeleton out of the Abishai bones?
It says choose a pile of bones.
I mean, I understand that those crystals could break magic, but
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about with that, because I thought about just shoveling them into the portable hole for backup. But I don't want to risk with the crystals in them what they may cause.
that's fair. Continue.
And I'd like to make a copy, or how long would it take me to make a copy of the summoning circle in my spell book?
Probably about half an hour. It's very intricate.
Would any of you have an issue with me doing that?
No.
I
Nope.
wouldn't. Do you think maybe we should burn the rest of the demon bodies?
Oh, the deceased?
Yeah. Seems wrong to just leave them laying here in a cell.
That's true.
I agree.
All right.
There is a crematorium.
Well, I have 3 of the bones that has the crystals. What should we do with the rest of the bones up there? Really, I'm only bringing it for proof of what we found.
If what I can't remember who was saying it. Was saying can happen about rising those a skeleton out of those. That could be extremely powerful if it keeps the power of those crystals. It could be really useful, but at the same time, it could cause a lot of risks. So it's more of a risk-reward situation.
Yep.
I'm all for the risk.
Same here.
Now the thing is, the only person that could do the risk is the one that's copying a spell circle for half an hour.
Fair.
We can skip through some time if that's what you guys want to do. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I guess I
Up to you.
will try. Just to
Okay.
Is there an attuned to the shield, by the way? The anti-magic shield?
Oh no, he hasn't activated it yet. I think he just
Yeah.
has it.
Is he attuned to it?
Because
though?
he's...
No.
I kind of want to equip it, but I also don't want to have something permanently on me. 'Cause I remember
Also,
correctly.
I couldn't find that in D&D Beyond in the equipment list.
Which one?
The anti-magic shield.
I wasn't expecting you to get it, nor to take the deal, so I didn't make it. So
Oh.
there's a lot of things that I
Give
can
them a-
prepare for. I can't prepare for all player chaos. So I can make that a little bit later.
Okay.
I mean, come on, you give us a fancy item. We're not gonna take it.
I didn't give
What?
one.
This
You bought
is
it.
never a chaotic group. There's nothing
No.
chaotic about that.
No, that's why we go, hey, flip my inspiration card.
Yeah, you're lucky we didn't bring a bag of tricks.
Ow, 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 you bastard.
Which,
My cat's biting me.
out of game and slightly metagame, I have been rewatching all the episodes for a second time,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
and I caught something this time that I didn't catch the first time,
What's that?
thanks to Nub, on how to use said bag of tricks.
Yep, yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna mention that.
Oh no, I did not say that out loud. I
You did.
forgot I did that. I did. I'm so sorry, Miss Arcus.
Once again, all of a sudden, the bags of tricks in the caravan inventory suddenly disappears.
I wonder where it
For
went.
me,
I gave our Sunday game Dungeon Master a gift and actually gave back my bag of tricks. I gave it to someone as a gift. To an NPC.
Out there.
for me personally, I won't use it because I already have enough things I got to worry about. But I do have said information.
It's very true. Oh, man. Conjuration items are the bane of every DM. So, that's totally fine. Does everybody have consensus that you want to take the 30 minutes, have him copy down that
Yes.
summoning circle? Okay, understood.
Yeah.
So the 30 minutes goes by, the summoning circle is copied down, and after that, I'm assuming that you're going to go back up to the Abishai bones and try to reanimate them?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go up. Please place your tokens where you wish for them to be during this animation spell.
Just in case.
Someone is on top of someone else.
Off to the side. Just
There you
in
go.
case.
Dude, stay out of the room.
Probably. Stay around.
Better.
Okay.
Tanky people are outside the room. The healer is on deck.
Okay. So you're going to try to cast the spell. Okay.
Yes.
I need you to roll me an Arcana check, please. Yes.
Arcana.
Okay. You start casting the spell. As this happens, you watch as some... Excuse me. It's my camera. My camera. Right, enough. You start casting the spell, and as the spell goes off, you notice that some of the bones begin to move as you watch the spell seep into them. You notice that a few of them, you hear poof, and you watch as the spell poof, shoots the bone across the room, shattering it against the wall. As that happened, the crystal continues through the wall. The bone breaks, and you watch as it splatters into black ichor almost instantly. You see some of the other bones begin to form and start forming into their shapes. The moment that the spell hits the Zircardin crystal, they fire off in one direction. I need for you to please roll me a dexterity saving throw, and I need for Theron to roll me one at advantage.
How long does this last?
It's over by now.
Okay, I figured, but never hurts to ask.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oof.
Because I gave this idea, I'm going to have Halvis re-roll his roll with my inspiration.
Okay.
See you at the crossroads.
Thank you.
Question.
Yes?
Can I hand him my protecting shield? No, the animated shield.
Unfortunately,
use
this
shields,
is...
dude.
yeah,
Oh.
Unfortunately, this all happened right away. So it's not going to be
Oh.
able... It's not going to be one of those things where you can hand off things in reaction. This is you reacting very
sorry.
quickly to what's happening. No, it's totally fine. That's a very valid question. And also to Halvis, if it's the animated shield, you just need to have it attuned and then say its command word, and then it will encompass you. So this is
yeah,
something
that's
that you could potentially use.
Oh, that's
but
right. I remember I didn't take it for one. I'd rather have him have it. Two, I had other plans.
Okay, so Halvis and Theron, you are both hitting the deck. As that happens, you dive underneath, and and everything else goes over top of your head. Halvis, you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage. Theron, you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage. Halvis, 13. What are you currently equipped with?
Sorry.
I got the Elven Chain, Portable Hole, Wand of the War Mage, Cloak of Protection, Sickle, crossbow bolts, hand crossbow, 2 daggers, and a sickle.
Roll me a d10. What is the first thing you told me?
Oh no.
Oh, I guess it did go through. The Elven Chain.
The Elven Chain is now destroyed.
Dang it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
F in chat.
F's.
Who knows? Maybe you'll find a drow elven chain that dispels once it goes into the sunlight.
Potentially.
I'm not going to try to mitigate what just happened, but if I used my maneuver to bait and switch, would I have been able to switch myself with Halvis?
What does that do?
Within 5 feet. It is a battle master maneuver, so I'm not sure if that'll actually.
Can you
Oops.
copy?
Oh,
Can you
well.
copy and paste for me?
There you go.
Is it an action?
I think it says that I could spend a superiority die to switch places. I don't think it acts as an action though.
Is it in your reactions or action tab?
It's underneath other.
If you do this, it's still going to be a failure, and I am going to make your roll for your equipment. So you're taking the risk. Are you okay with this?
The Elven Chain can be replaced.
I'll take the risk because this was my idea that I brought up.
Okay. He's going to take the risk. You're going to use this maneuver, and it is a failure. Halvis, go ahead and restore 10 hit points. Keisha, take away 10 hit points, and I need for you to tell me what you're currently equipped with.
Okay. Is it just items in my inventory, or just what's
Items
literally
that
equipped to me?
items that you're equipped with.
Okay. So I'm hoping I don't roll a 1, but there's the explosive battle axe, my own personal shield, winged boots, the Ars Via gem, a net, and a warhammer.
Roll me a d6. Your warhammer is destroyed.
That was well worth the risk.
You took a risk. Okay. Yeah, the maneuver allows you to do so. You still failed, but you didn't lose the elven chain, which is good.
Worth it.
Okay. I'm going to give you a card of inspiration because you decided to take that risk. And not only that, you decided to take that risk with an item, if destroyed, would have 100% killed you. So, good job.
Yeah, explosive battle axe on foot.
Yeah, that's. I knew that's what she was carrying. That's what I was worried about.
Your entire party would have died. That's, I think, 24d6 or 24d8. I forget. 20d10. I'm sorry. That's 20d10. It's a lot. Okay. With that, I think this is a pretty decent place to call this session. I think that you guys got
fun. Thank you.
a lot of information. No, it's fine. I'm glad that you had fun. Thank you very much for saying so. I think that you guys got a lot of information on this, and you also found out a little bit more about what is happening in the world. It seems like devils have found a way to stay on the plane of, on the prime material plane, which you know has been their hardy goal all along. Not only that, but you were able to meet the devilish arms dealer Balsheshba. You even got a few of the items that he creates.
Bless you.
Thank you. As you do so, you were able to save many drow who are of different tribes of the surface and the Underdark. As you do so, they are internally grateful, and they are going to spread your good name through Maseldsz Dalo and through the rest of the world. As you search for the rest of this, you start to find that there is a much darker ploy here. But you come out of this with a lot of amazing things, not only money, but information. Not only information, but legendary item. So, I say that this 33rd episode was a success.
Yeah.
So, I've already heard from Little Warrior, and congratulations, Little Warrior, for your first game with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Did you have fun?
You didn't die like 3 times.
You didn't die like 3 times, which is awesome.
Yeah. A lot of close calls today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Oh, it was awesome to have you, dude.
Awesome to have you. You're a wonderful addition to the party, and I'm glad that you had fun. For the rest of you, did you have a good time?
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for
It's good to have.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's always fun seeing Nubs in her natural form as a cleric, because it's just like, oh, by the way, here's like 30 heals. Just take it.
Yeah, it's so different compared to Brenna, who's just like, rather than here's 30 health, I'm going to take away 30 health.
Yep.
Only 30?
30?
like
That's a
all of it?
weekday for Brenna.
It's a weekday, yeah. WEAK day. I think that you guys did a wonderful job today. There's a lot of things that happened. For the rest of you, thank you all so much for joining. This is going to go up on YouTube tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, we are going to be rating Critical Role to give you all some great trouble bubbles. For the rest of you that are joining us or watching us for the first time, thank you so very, very much. Please get those trouble bubbles going. I'm going to try my best at work tomorrow and remember to roll a rerun of this. So those of you who missed it today can see it tomorrow. I'll try to do the reruns before the show starts a little bit more often. Hello.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love dogs.
Sorry.
That's my other dog.
I love
You're
dogs
good.
and I love dogs and cats. They're all animals.
I got 2 dogs and 3 cats.
Ah,
I got a
Wowza.
house. I got a zoo.
a lucky menagerie is what you have. All right.
Bag
And
of tricks.
also, yeah, and Nighthaze95 has gone into the chat. I want to make sure that I remind people that Nighthaze is going to be interviewing me tomorrow. We're going to do it on Nighthaze95's stream. It's going to be regarding the Vereldium campaign, and we're going to do this at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe I got that correct. Yeah, we'll see how long it's going to be. We're just going to have a chance to chat, and we'll take some questions from the audience as well as taking questions from others. And she has a few questions prepared for me, so we'll do that for a little while and then have some fun. But thank you all so very, very much. Thank you, Horsenio, Lord Geyser 21, Little Warrior 353, The Gamer, and Keraton 87, Nub Muffins. You guys are always, always welcome to come back and join us. If you would like to join, links at the top. You can roll off in our. You can roll off in our. Can roll off in our Discord. Hang on a second. I was just about to hit the raid button, and then I have all of you sly little guy. Oh boy.
One had to get that last little bit of airtime.
He always does. Such a camera hog. Anyway, do you all have any questions before we raid Critical Role?
Currently no. Just if anyone has any questions that they would like to ask Berserkis specifically, feel free to DM Nighthaze your question.
Or you can join us and just PM her in the brainstorming channel in our Discord. Okay, I'm
Very
going to
true.
be raiding over to Critical Role. Thank you guys very, very much, and thank you all for watching. All the best. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. We have
Good night. Have a nice night.
So we've just raided. So
Sorry.
usually, no, it's totally fine. Every time that I raid, we usually just hang out for just a hot second afterwards and see how everybody's going. So Little Warrior, that great job. Absolutely wonderful job today. You so many funny moments.
Thank
and
you.
Came in super clutch. Got the chance to fight. So the creature stat block that I used was a Rakshasa. I love using Rakshasas. They are my favorite monster to use. But the chaotic thing was my version of wild magic. So instead of just a D100, it is a D10,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So every time that you do that, there's 10,000 different things that could possibly happen. One of the things, like the thing that Lord Geyser was going to get, is that for the next 9 days, Lord Geyser was going to have to growl like a tiger.
Oh my god, that'd be so hilarious.
Yeah, and also for incursion, he was not going to be affected by any spells, but his second one was that if he the next house that he goes into is buried by an avalanche.
Oh whoa.
He's just like, oh, finally, time to go home. Dead.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Wild Magic Chaos is something that I love doing because they're so ridiculous, and that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy these. By the way, the what you were able to save and everything was based on these cards.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys actually opened up a lot of end game material. So now you're going to start understanding a little bit more about what has happened and how people are starting to, like, why the whole war was started. Now that you guys have a little bit more of those clues, and you all seem keen on investigating them, which is great, and thank you so much for doing so. Things are really starting to look forward and looking into, like, you know, this is going to be something really interesting and really fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to writing more on it. Is there anything of the game that you would like to start seeing more of? Either characters, like this sort of exploratory exploration, or more puzzles, or anything like that? I'd love to hear feedback.
Trash.
Traps.
Traps.
Smaller traps.
Theron hasn't had enough yet.
Yeah, definitely not
Haven't
had
enough
traps,
yet.
obviously.
Soon, but not yet.
Or maybe it's just the sheer confidence of, hey, we have a cleric. It's okay. I'll do it. I'll be as reckless as I want.
Right.
Which is also fair.
True.
I got 75 max hit points, and we got a healer. I hope we're fine.
75 hit points in a dream.
Speaking of that, I need to take my 4 hit points back.
Yep, take your 4
Yep.
four hit points back. Make sure that everybody restores their hit points to where it should be.
One thing that I would like to see is a little bit more of the NPCs that are within the caravan, like Wendy and them, and the leaders of the caravan.
Oh, I'm
Just
happy
see how
to,
they
yeah.
interact with where we are right now.
I would love to bring them back too. The reason I didn't do that for so long was mostly because there were so many people in the caravan right now, and I wanted to give them as much time as possible. The leaders were more to guide people in, to allow for role play. But now that I know that you all want to see them more, I can start writing their stories to have just as much equity.
Oh, definitely. And especially since, like you said, we're learning endgame information. This definitely affects them in a very big way. So it would be interesting to see how they react as far as what we just got, as well as their reactions to all of our past events.
Absolutely. I'll start popping that into the next few campaigns. Or, sorry, the next few sessions. Thank you very much.
Another thing that might be nice to see is like more finding people where they talk different language and like sometimes only one can talk to them. I just felt like that was a pretty cool interaction.
Cool. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I can start making a little bit more into the cultural side. I can absolutely make that happen.
I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to do it anyway.
What's up?
I want to thank all of you for letting my son tag along and play,
Of course.
because today is a very special day. You gave him the perfect end to his birthday.
What? Sorry, I wasn't cursing. It's my cat again.
Yeah, it also clicked on some stuff. Your voice has been changed a little bit.
Cat go boop.
Sorry. Is it back now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
When you say that, dang it, I'm tearing up now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Mills.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So happy that we were able to do this for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
His smile, if it got any wider, would rival the Joker.
Or Beholder at this point.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's awesome about this, too? This is all going up on YouTube, so you can enjoy it as much as you want. It's going to go up.
Immortalized on the internet.
Yeah, there you go. And this part, too. So remember, the end parts, I haven't hit end the stream yet. So thank you so much for joining us on a special day. That's awesome.
I was very excited when I figured out the first time I got to play D&D with people would be on my birthday.
Heck yeah.
This is probably one of the
Perfect
best
birthday
gifts I've
present.
gotten today.
Hey. All right. Oh my God, my face. I'm. You can't see it because I have like a 1,000-watt light in front of me, but I'm blushing like crazy. Whew. All right. Well, on that note,
Again, thanks for the good time.
I don't think that my spine
Oh,
can get
sorry.
any more tingly. Don't apologize. No, everything's fine. I'm so glad that you were able to join us on your birthday. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join me for this session. Please roll off again. I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful night and take care.